Greetings, everyone, and welcome to another session of Cauldron of Dice. It's nice to meet you. And if you're watching this on YouTube, there's no video because we're all back together again.
That's about damn time.
Yeah, we're all at the same table. I've missed you guys.
I've missed you too.
So, before we roll into tonight's episode, as always, a quick little announcement from our lovely sponsor, Dice Envy.
For the dice goblin in you.
That's just you, dear.
I have my bag of hoarding.
Yes, Dice Envy has all your dicey needs for all the tabletop games you play. Right now, their featured dice are the...
Mountain Dew Dragon.
I was going to just say the chromatic dice. Thank you for cutting in. Love you, dear. But yes, as of right now, the Mountain Dew Green Dragon metal dice set is out. It looks beautiful.
I'm all hopped up a Mountain Dew.
If you don't like the color green, then there's also the blue, the purple, and the red.
Yes.
So,
They should have called it Code Red.
yeah, they should have called it Code Red. Made all Code Reds. But use our promo code Cauldron in all caps to get 10% off your first purchase. Thank you, Dice Envy. We love you.
Yay!
Let me do smooches.
Kisses. So, with that out of the way, we are ready to roll into tonight's session.
Oh boy.
Boy.
Oh, jeez.
Alright, so where we last left off.
We went on a board hunt.
Rhalis helps went on a boar hunt.
We did it.
Alrin, facing a few points of exhaustion from being the only one able to fly the airship, had asked Drinma to stop for a few hours to get some rest before they made their way to the first tower. Rested for 8 hours, and while Alrin rested, you all went on a boar hunt, killed 5 boars, brought a lot of boar meat back.
I mean,
Killed 8, but we were only able
in all fairness, it was supposed to be a bear hunt. It just happened to come across boars.
Yeah, just happened to come across boars.
But we got enough meat to cover 3 months or something.
Hell yeah.
Or a month.
So have some provisions. Alrin woke up, started to make fly the ship towards first tower. Made your way to the first tower. Kat meeting up with Cord. As you had met up with Cord, Cord was assigning Brion, someone you had met.
AKA James.
James. Because you didn't want to remember his name.
It's been a while.
Yes.
Remind me who James
Been a
is.
while.
He was the guard at the first tower that we met, like, when we first went to the first tower, and you
this-
couldn't remember his
and you
name,
called him
so you just
James.
called him James.
Is this 5 all over?
No.
Might as well be.
Brion had been assigned a new job from Cord to go to Marketplace, where some disappearances were happening. Rhalis helps then proceed to show Cord the blueprints and the blueprints of this so-called factory that Starring the Kenneth is using in the Icewind Islands,
English hard.
to build a dreadnought airship, as well as a lot of new weapons.
I remember this time. Flame's Judgment. That's what
Yep.
that dreadnought was called.
Yes, Flame's Judgment.
No bueno.
Cord proceeded to take these blueprints, and with these, had also informed the group that the rumor mill that you had inadvertently started, that Merrick's does in fact have a creation forge within Charn, has started to gain steam.
Choo choo.
Told you to make your way to Charn because you guys had to check something out, also get your ship repaired. He was going to take these blueprints back to the capital city of Rote to talk to the king and try to assemble the army and see if this threat is legitimate and or worth the king's time. And that is where we left off last session. So,
I think we were getting back on the ship to get ready to go to Sharn.
yes, you're getting back on the ship. As you get back on the ship, Alrin's already doing the necessary preparations. You watch as the flame elemental begins to spin. Ship takes off and is beginning to make its way to Sharn. It's about a 2-hour trip. Is there anything you guys wanted to do?
What time is it right now?
It's about 4 o'clock
In the afternoon?
in the afternoon.
Okay.
So we'll be getting to Sharn around 6.
Yes.
So Bashara is going to kind of go into her quarters, and she's going to sit and try to meditate and try to use sending to send a message to Core to see if she can get a hold of her, because she hasn't communicated with her in a while.
It's been a while
Yeah.
since I could
Okay.
Okay. So she's going to cast
talk
sending,
to Core.
and she's going to say, what's my limit? 25 words. Okay. She's going to say,
I keep thinking of
Yep.
Laura Bailey.
Yep. Was that 20?
shit balls!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Casting sending.
Love you, Laura. Anyway, so she's gonna say, on our way to Sharn, hope to meet you there. Haven't heard from you in a while.
Yep, 17. Yep.
Hope to hear back from you soon.
Baby.
Bye.
Might as well use them all.
So as you send your message, you feel like you're being blocked, like it can't reach Core.
You're in your room while doing this, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm in my quarters. So I'm gonna try to communicate with Ashina and see if maybe she knows why I would be being blocked. There we go.
There.
I had to slow that down a bit.
You make fun of me for words are hard.
We make fun of each other.
Yes, we do.
Like an unhealthy amount of
she's
like, making fun of each other.
Kinda get into her head a bit and just. Ashina, I'm trying to get a hold of Core, but something's blocking me. Do you know what's going on?
You don't get a verbal response, but you feel in that connection with Ashina that something is wrong. It's just she doesn't know.
Okay. I guess I might have to ask Jordan about this if I ever see him again. Mr. Fuck off.
Drinma is
That's
going.
what-
Go ahead.
Shar's doing.
Okay.
Okay.
Drinma's going to talk to Alrin real quick.
Okay.
Just
Flying the ship.
flying the ship.
Part of the ship.
Part of the ship. So, how we looking right now?
Ah, Cap, we're looking fine.
You still have bags under your eyes, or you still?
Sooner we get the Sharn, the sooner I can sleep and get all this off. But we're fine. 3 hours out. Hopefully find a few, and by a few, 20 more people to fill out this crew that we lost. And
Do you have any recommendations for someone else that could help you in your piloting duties?
of course, I could probably go to the Dragonmark Tower district in Middle Central and find another Lyrander who wants to travel. Shouldn't be too hard.
I think that would be wise. I know you've been pushing yourself these, what feels like months, but has only been weeks, 2
A couple
weeks.
weeks.
Yeah.
I don't want you to feel like that you're tied exclusively just to the ship. You know, get out and stretch the legs a little bit. Familiarize yourself with Sharn again.
I will do that, Cap.
Visit your parents or something. I'm sure they must be worried sick.
Oh, they're fine.
You know what? I keep forgetting. What's your mom and dad's name?
You an asshole.
No, that's your cousin's name. Asshole, D.
He's gotta be
Lysander.
phasing out now.
Major asshole. Sorry, he's in the military. I forgot. This Major asshole, D. Lysander. Yes.
Yes.
Stupid.
So stupid. My mother was. Fucking hell. Yeah. No, those are. I actually have those names reserved. I'm just gonna make it up on the spot. Fuck it.
Is it Mary and Joseph?
No.
Let's go with Mary and Joseph.
You already used those though.
Mother was Kia.
Dad's name was Rio.
Great. Dad's. Fuck. I have to make me do improv, and now I'm on the spotlight.
name.
Welcome to Dungeons and Dragons, Brian.
Yeah, you're an asshole.
Come on, Mercer Jr.
Fuck you.
Seth.
Keith.
Keith. No, we'll go Seth.
Seth.
Set.
Okay.
Kia and Seth.
I'm sure Kia and Seth are probably worried sick about you.
They're in Stormreach, so it'll be fine.
Okay, well, if you ever get a chance to see them, please make time for that.
If we ever have to make our way to Stormreach, I definitely will. Kat, before you go,
Aye.
are we sure about Cal?
In private conversation, it seems like that he's trustworthy. I think he's a little concerned about maybe how we maneuver and how best to save the world, if you want to be as blunt as that, but I think he means well. And, I try to surround myself with people that are just not yes people. I need someone to disagree. Because only through our transgressions may we find a better way. Because you know me, I like to go storming ahead, guns blazing.
That I know, Cap. That I know.
It kind of helps keep me grounded. But I think he means well.
Alright.
Is your spidey senses tingling at all? That makes you think otherwise?
Storms on our ship, gets all pissy because don't go back to a literal war zone. I don't know, it just seems odd.
Maybe odd, but I think he truly cares about the people that are in Thrane and feels that maybe he's not doing enough. I mean, a part of this is understanding our capabilities. Like I said before, we're no use to anyone if we're dead.
Alright. Well,
So keep your head on a swivel. I heard someone say that to me in a bar once. I don't know what it means, but I try to live by that.
I'll keep my head on a swivel, Cap. Is anyone else doing anything besides taking a short rest?
Al's gonna kind of march to his room, kind of arms crossed, huffing after that encounter because he doesn't really like the people they just had an encounter with.
Yeah. Right. So the cat, yes.
I know I've been gone for a while, and Peter's probably made my character really badass the last
You know what? I don't think he was doing that good of a job.
8 months or however long it's been.
3 years. It's felt like 3 years.
Cat Benatar finds a nice sunny spot in her room and licks her butt furs. And that's what I'm doing.
I've missed you.
And licks her butt.
No, yeah, just right to the point. All right.
Some would say right to the bottom.
Yeah, right to the point.
I'm back, bitches.
Butt cheeks on the face cheeks.
Oh Lord.
Oh, I've missed this.
I've missed this. All right, so you're gonna hear a lot of that this session, guys. We apologize. All right.
I'm not.
No,
I
I'm not.
don't.
No.
I'm
no.
never sorry.
No.
Once not done.
That was it.
Never satisfied. It's my curse.
All right. So the pit hours pass. You guys make your approach to Tavic's Landing, and you land in Skydock 9.
Okay.
So as you all gather on the deck of the ship and watch as Alern begins to line up to the Skydock, you see a lot of airships starting to leave, a lot coming in. Some are bringing in what looks like food, spices, alcohol, trade items. Others with, there looks to be a shipment from one airship that is strictly unloading Eberron dragon charts by the cartful.
Can I steal one?
You're still on your ship.
Oh.
We just see them.
This is, you're seeing what's going on in the Skydock right now. Like,
Oh, we're in the sky.
yeah.
Two.
I'm not gonna say he parks the airship. He lands the airship.
Docks the airship.
Docks it.
Docks it.
Docking.
Docking.
Phrasing.
Phrasing.
No phrasing whatsoever.
Nope.
Nope.
Docks the airship. The fire elemental slows down. You watch as the dragon mark on Alern starts to dim. Steps away from the helm. Looks at you. Well, you all do what y'all need to do. I'm going to sleep. Yep. Cap, you do you.
Bashara's gonna
Aye.
kind of go up to Ulrin real quick. Ulrin, what are those red shards down there?
Those Eberron dragon shards. Probably from the shadow marches. It's where they mine most of them.
What do they do?
A lot of things. Light up the city lights, or have magical essences, could contain spells,
They can contain spells.
depending on what they're used for. It looks like they're going to the refinery, so
So you could use raw dragon shards just for possibly?
I don't know. That's out of my expertise, dear.
Okay. I just figured I'd ask.
I walk up and I pat him on the back and I say, "Thanks, Ultron."
It's all in, but you're welcome.
Close enough.
I wasn't expecting that at all.
No. Alright.
Dude, Cauldron, between Black Panther, rest in peace.
Oh.
No.
Wakanda forever.
I know, it's so sad.
Okay.
So we're getting off the ship?
So where do we out of game? Where were we going again?
I mean,
We were trying to find the laboratory, right?
We're in Tavic's Landing.
Yeah.
We're gonna go try to find the Creation Forge.
Creation Forge,
of
that's right.
Merrick's.
The rumor, yeah.
The rumor. That's right. The rumor. The mill said mill. Yeah, rumor mill.
The rumor mill. Said mill.
Okay.
We could
So-
probably, go talk to Chance, since he's the one that started the rumor.
Where did we say that was? We said it was in
Tavic's Landing.
It was in Tavic's Landing.
Yeah.
That's where the rumor is.
Yeah.
You don't know where it is, but
a rumor, like
Rumor.
somebody saying a rumor.
mm-hmm.
Well, a lot of times rumors can be misleading to keep people from looking into where it actually is.
Good point.
Yeah.
Well, while they're all discussing, Bashar's gonna get off the ship.
Okay.
And
Oh,
then
I'm off forever.
go over to where the Eberron Dragon Shards are.
Me too.
Alfred.
So she's gonna go up to the workers that are like kind of unloading the dragon shards. Excuse me.
Yes.
Hi. So I've heard that these dragon shards can be used for a lot of different things.
It's common knowledge, so yes.
Sorry, I grew up in a temple. I'm not familiar with the outside much.
Clearly.
Are they able to store spells in like this form? Or would they need to be refined first?
Depending on the spell. I mean, if you're looking for a refined, that could hold up for powerful magics, maybe, but in its common form, maybe.
Just like a single spell?
One, yeah.
Where would I find the refined ones?
Not here. Most of we bring these from the shadow marches for refining, and then 9% of the shipment goes back to the shadow marches, and the other 10% are sold off to King of Berryland, Undair, Thrane, depending on who needs it.
Would I be able to buy a few from you now?
Make a persuasion check.
Persuasion?
As they're doing that, I would like to attempt to steal.
God damn it.
Technically, Cat's
I'm
your
distracting
cat.
him,
Technically,
yeah.
Bashar's distracting him, so yeah, go ahead, add advantage.
Stealth or sleight?
Sleight of hand.
That is 11.
I got a 23
Jesus.
and an 8. It's a 23.
23.
I think you get one.
You get 2. Both hands.
Nice.
Swappy swap.
Rogues, man.
So,
Kind of like looks you down. Sure, you could buy some. 20 gold apiece.
seems a bit high for unrefined. Would I be able to buy... three for 40 gold?
No, you can buy 3 for 60 or 1 for 20.
2 for 50. Take it or leave it.
May I buy 2?
For 40 gold, absolutely.
I'll give them 20 gold and 2 platinum.
Yeah.
Because that's 40, right?
Yeah, that's 40. Because 1 platinum is 10 gold, so.
There you go.
So you hand the 2 platinum and the gold. Looks towards the ship, pockets it real quick, hands you 2. Now go away.
I pat him on the back and say, "Thanks, mate."
Where the hell did you come from?
I was here the whole time.
She did show up with me.
You're welcome. Okay, whatever.
Thank you.
Suckers.
He goes, "Pardon? Did you say something?" No.
What was that you said? So I have 2 emerald dragon shards.
Me, wow.
So when we first started, we didn't dock in Tavik's Landing.
No,
did
you
we?
went. You were in the Overwatch district of Upper Dura.
Upper Dura.
Epidural.
Yeah, that's right.
Epidural.
Fucking
You should probably just rename.
No, I am not renaming it.
So the Lights In was in Epidura too, right?
Huh?
The
Yes,
Lights In
Lights In was
was
in Epidural.
Yes,
So-
Lights In
okay.
was in Upper Dura.
Upper Dura.
We're gonna make him slip one of these
No,
days.
you're really not.
Right. Right, when everyone's ready, I think we'll start making our way. We need to... It's been a while since we've all been here. Hasn't been that long. It felt longer, but...
Feels long.
Alright, we need to get to the bottom of these rumors. We need to find this creation forge that Merrick's has hidden.
Maybe we should go talk to Chance, since he's the one that started the rumor?
It's not a bad idea. Is there anyone else that'd be searching? Is maybe, I don't know, a police force or anyone that would be interested in this creation forge? Probably, right?
I think a lot of people would be interested in it, Drinma.
If anyone has any oppositions, I mean, I think Chance would probably be a good starting point.
Might give us a direction.
Okay. I guess we'll start making our way.
Downtown.
Walking fast.
You set yourself up for that.
I did this.
It's funny how many common phrases that you say that just turn into songs.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's amazing.
It's been a while. Yeah, like that kind of stuff. Making my way downtown. Yeah. I mean, you know. As we get there, is there anyone that's been watching the docks at all? Any suspicious people? Any
Make a perception
guard?
check.
Yes, I think.
Guidance.
Ooh, hello. There's a natural 1.
So guidance was
5.
success.
5. Nothing. Looks like a busy skydock.
Can I make a perception check too?
Sure.
Guidance.
4. I rolled a 4 and I have a +4.
Add D4.
Can I make a perception check?
Okay, one more.
So I rolled 10 total.
Why is mine stuck on a shadow?
Stuck in the shadow marches.
D&D Beyond. Come on, get the game together.
I got a 10.
Plus your perception bonus.
Yeah.
Oh.
She rolled 10.
Okay, 10. Yep.
So a 10 for Al, a 10 for Cat.
It's awfully busy
Rolls
here.
up.
Nothing out of the ordinary. I mean, again, what you would consider ordinary, nothing out of the ordinary with people leaving certain sky ships. Eberron Dragon Char, the one sky ship that's unloading the Eberron Dragon Charge. Nothing out of the ordinary. No.
How far is Kavir's place from Tabak's Landing?
From here, it's about a 2-hour trip. Because
And
you
then
have to take a sky coach from. It's 30 minutes per district,
Okay.
so you're 4 districts away.
And then to Chances is how far?
About an hour.
About an hour. Opposite direction?
Chances is down.
Okay.
He's in lower town.
Yeah, he's in Lower Tabak's. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we can get there relatively quick before nightfall if we had the Chances. That's probably how he's starting his day, usually in the night, I assume.
That's when I start my day. Stealing.
All right. Well, let's try to make our way to Chances then. See if we can get a scent. Right, Kat?
I'm very much all for scents.
Well,
It might be tuna. It might be tuna smelling.
So as you're making your way through this section of the skydock, trying to remember, because it's been a rough few days for you guys, which way to go towards. I gotta remember the district. Pull out the old notes.
Where are we going?
Drinma says go to Chances since it's closer.
So we're going to Lower Tabak's.
Yeah, you're going to Lower Tabak's.
All right.
Yeah, the Dragon Eyes district in Lower Tabak's.
Dragon eyes. Dragon eyes are watching you.
So as you're making your way towards the stairs that will lead down into that district, I'd like two of you, only 2, make another perception check. Actually, what's the marching order?
I'll take the lead.
Okay,
I'll go
so
after
Drinma, Bashar, perception check.
Okay.
Cool. I'm going to use guidance on myself.
I highly recommend it. 11.
Thank God. 12.
So as you're making your way
Downtown.
downtown,
I'm walking fast.
so you're all happy. You do notice as you guys are walking, like focused on what you're trying to do, Drinma and Bashar, you both notice a very familiar elven figure.
This is Old Jor.
Standing with a human male.
Of course, he had to go pee.
That we should also recognize, right?
Yeah.
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 Oljor, yeah.
So we would know this as Oljor and then
Corbin.
Corbin.
Corvin, not Corbin.
Like Corbin Blue.
Yeah.
Corbin Blue.
Cordon Bleu.
Which, by the way, totally watched Underworld the other day with Michael Corbin.
Michael Corbin.
So, the one guy in our other campaign
Yeah.
has never seen Underworld.
We watched Underworld 1 and then Evolution, which is the second
I
one.
don't
Yeah.
know what Underworld is either.
What?
Jesus.
It's a vampire versus werewolves movie.
Oh, so
Yeah.
like Twilight.
No.
No. Nothing
God, do
like.
not ever compare
not ever
Underworld to
compare.
that abomination.
Don't do that.
In the comments, write how
Ever.
much that you love Underworld and that comparing it to Twilight
is just
is
sacrilege.
blasphemic.
Wow.
It's an action movie for sure.
Wow.
Kate
What's-
Beckinsale
Kate-
is the lead.
By the way, the movie was like 2006.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seriously.
It was like all the way back.
Can you believe they made like 6 of those movies?
They're up to
5.
6 now?
5. They were trying to make another one, but
So it
Kate Beckinsale was like, nuh-uh.
Underworld, Evolution,
Rise of Lycans,
Rise of the Lycans, which was trash.
Awakening,
Awakening, Blood Wars.
Blood Wars.
I've not seen Blood Wars.
Don't.
It could have been a lot better than it was, but it was definitely not the trash that Rise of the Lycans was.
So everyone, check out our new Underworld podcast where we talk about everything Underworld.
Yeah, because
I could probably talk about that movie for at least 5 hours.
probably good.
And we got into a whole thing about it on our.
Anyway.
And it doesn't make any sense. Anyway.
Did he go put Logan to bed?
Probably.
Okay. So you guys see Oljor and
Corvin.
talking to what looks like another captain of an airship. You guys approach, or are you just gonna keep walking?
How would I know that? How would I know this guy looks like a captain of an airship?
He is a Lyrander. His dragon mark is right at the temple of his skull, and he had human male, shaved head, and you see his dragon mark starts at the temple and kind of goes down up towards his skull and down into his neck.
That's pretty awesome.
That is pretty awesome.
So Vashara's gonna go over.
Yeah, like a tiara. But a
Vashara's
dragon
gonna go over.
mark. Okay.
Oljor.
1 second, Kitsap. Ah, you and the rest of your fine. Oh, Drenma. Hello.
Good day.
Corbin's just kind of staring over at the rest of the group and looking for Kabir.
Oh god.
Corvin.
Corbin, it's so good to see you. Hi. And then she goes and likes to reach out a hand. It's a pleasure to meet you again.
He kind of stares at the hand.
Vashara's gonna open mind link to
slowly
him.
kind of reaches his hand out very untrustingly.
She grabs it like just like that, and it's like,
Vashara's gonna open up mind link to him.
you seem to be getting younger every day.
Yes,
Corbin.
I know we've... Wait, you were friends of Kabir. Where is he? I need to speak with him.
She's gonna be like pausing.
Mind link is open. So, telepathic.
Okay.
That may be difficult, Corvin.
Corbin's kind of just looking around, but he recognizes your voice. He's kind of staring at you and realizing that you're not moving your mouth.
Drinma, while you guys are doing that, Drinma's talking about the boar hunt that they went on right there. But it sounds
Like
like
not
Peanuts, where it's like
Yeah.
war.
Wait, are we still shaking hands?
Yes.
Kabir fell.
He what?
Kabir did not make it out of Thrane alive.
No.
Yes.
I don't understand.
He sacrificed himself so the rest of us could escape.
Corbin is just kind of just going to turn and sort of kind of walk away.
Do you slip out of the grasp of Drinma?
He's going to just pull away.
Okay, Drinma will allow and she'll say, "I trust me. The boars were fine. Okay, we killed them in a very polite manner, and you should have seen it. We'd lift them all up right there."
He's just walking.
Corbin's gone.
Was it something I said?
Probably.
Can I sense him? Because my mind link is open.
After 60 feet, no, but yeah, as long as he's in the 60 feet.
I mean, he's not really walking, like 60 feet away. He's kind of, trying to be able to get a few moments here to himself, kind of just trying to be able to comprehend.
The fact that his brother's dead.
Yes.
I would like to come over and rub up against his legs
Oh,
to
dear
comfort
God.
him.
Jesus Christ, it's a cat.
And I purr
Enormous
Did you
cat.
miss her?
loudly.
It's getting worse all the time.
I think this is helping.
Excuse me, cat?
Yes, that's my name.
Oh, God.
Oh God, it talks.
My name is Cat. Cat Benatar.
Pleasure's all mine. Excuse me, please. I need a moment. And he's just turns his back on the cat.
I was just trying to help.
Drinma looking at old Jor, not understanding anything that just happened. Looks at old Jor. Is he okay?
Doesn't look like it now, does it, Drinma?
I like this one.
Regardless, what are you doing here?
Well, Corbin and I had our similar interests aligned. We were looking for manifestomes. We found one, not one to Thalanus, obviously, but we found one here in Charles. Have a theory that I would like to test, and we were looking for passage on this airship to take us out to the west. As he says that, is that still... Is it going to happen? Who are these people?
Well, I'm Cat Benatar.
Never gets old. Never gets old. Pleasure's mine right there. Captain Drinma's Bespira extends a big, ginormous hand as well.
Reaches out to shake it. I'm Dunir, you're Lyrander.
Durner?
Junior?
Dear Dyrnir. Dear near.
Okay.
Sorry, I had a stroke. I literally choked on my tongue as I said it.
I'm
Dear near.
Dear Lysander?
Yes.
Why would you pick such a hard name?
Lyranders are weird. It's fun. It's not like you guys are gonna remember it.
No,
He'll be
I will
James.
You wrote
not.
it down.
I wrote it down,
Not like
but
anybody in
I
this
know,
group
we
can
already have
pronounce my
James.
name.
He'll be
That's true.
100% true. These are facts.
Pete. He'll be Pete.
Or just call him by his last name, Lysander.
Lyrander.
she's gonna...
Lyrander.
Salamander.
Is it Lyrander or Lysander?
Lyrander.
Lyrander, thank you. My bad.
Lyrandar.
Lyrander. Okay. You do realize who this is. As you told him about the danger that you're going to put him in?
Ultra looks at you. Just like glares at you.
Like, you bitch.
Junior, what danger? I'm now confused. He just won passage out west.
Is that what he said?
It is.
So she's gonna put her hand right on his shoulder right there. I'm so sorry for interrupting then. And then she's gonna walk to the rest of the group.
Vishara's gonna walk over to Corbin.
As you guys...
We are the worst type of people, by the way.
So as you walk away from Dunir, and Uljar is just like glaring at you as you walk away.
Glaring daggers into her back.
Oh yeah, super daggers.
Double daggers.
You
Link
do see
daggers.
Double dragons.
a young human male. I swear to God.
Dear near.
I love you, human.
Yes, I am a human. I talk with human mouth and listen with human ears. Game Grump, sorry. Anyway, what looks like to be about a 13-year-old human teenager carrying a stack of papers, running around the docks. Flames Keep attacked by order of Emerald Claw. Throne holders marked as traitors. Queen and Lady Diana marked safe. King Caius of Carnath sends help. Condemns order of Emerald Claw.
Corbin walks up here to the little newspaper boy.
Okay.
And gets really kind of close to him, kind of pulls him up there like by his lapel and says, "Tell me more, kid."
He kind of like hands a paper to you. What the paper says?
He just kind of grabs the paper from him and just kind of starts reading it right there in front of him.
Okay. As you read this paper, Flameskeep had been attacked by Warforged that belong to the... that reports that the Warforged do belong to the Lord of Blades. Siding with the Order of the Emerald Claw, a rogue sect of the Blood of Vol that is condemned by King Caius of Carnath. That this joint operation was led by the rebel group of the Throne Holders of Thrane. The Council of all of the Council of Cardinals, as well as Lady Jayla and Queen Diana, the Blood Regent, are safe from this attack. The attack had been repelled, but there is damage. A few casualties, and reconstruction of Flameskeep is underway.
After Corbin's kind of looking it over, he kind of starts folding it up and putting it in his pack, and he pulls out like 3 copper and tosses it at the kid. Not really looking to see if it's even like the correct change. He just tosses it at him and says thanks. He just kind of starts trying to be able to walk his way back over there to Old Jor, only to see Bashar right in front of him.
He takes the 3 copper. Good day. And kind of runs off and then starts...
Bidet.
Yeah, bidet. Starts screaming the headline of the paper.
Drimma's gonna look at the group too and be like, "Did you hear what that crier or kid? I don't know. He sounds like he was crying. He might have been a child. I don't know."
I mean, I can tell you for some monies.
For money.
Thanks, Kat.
Corbin looks over and says, "You, Kalishtar."
Name's Bashara.
Pleasure.
I do have a name you could have asked.
Stop stealing my thunder, Peter.
Still playing like Kat, by the way.
You. Tell me what happened to my brother. Please.
You want the short version or the long version?
As he said, like, should we be doing this out in the open? It's kind of like we were right in the middle of this. We might have
Mind
wandering
link
eyes.
is open.
Oh, is your mind linking? Never
Yeah.
mind.
Nobody else can hear what they're
It's
talking
completely
about.
silent.
So you're just staring at each other?
So this whole time,
Hold
Al's
on.
just gonna kind of be wandering around looking for shops that might sell some metal that he can, cheap metal that he can smelt down.
While they're talking, Drinma's gonna like slowly creep closer to their faces, like to the side.
I am also
Trying to figure
Shara's
out like what's
going
going
to
on.
Tell Corbin the whole
rubbing my
thing
body
of
on his
Thrane
legs.
from like getting there till we escaped the cathedral and Kavir stayed behind.
That's all you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all I know. Yeah, I'm telling him the whole thing that I know.
Okay.
I will respond in mindly here as well. How do you know that my brother fell?
Oh, he did.
For all we know, he could still be there at the cathedral.
Drinma was told by Tira Miran, the voice of the flame, or I don't know her whole thing. But she was told by Tira that Kavir had fallen.
My dear, I have met many different types of otherworldly beings across my lifetime. I don't know how many years you have, but I have walked this earth more than enough for one man.
Wow.
Man, smoke your cigarette and drink your espresso, man.
It's not always accurate what these deities may have in mind. I've learned far too much that they have their own game.
Well, I feel like if he was alive, he would have found a way to have contacted us by now.
And he hasn't exactly contacted me on that sending stone either.
And you were the one that he contacted the most. If he hasn't contacted you. Is Cat like rubbing up
Yep.
against him?
Yeah.
Sorry about her.
Corbin's kind of just
I'm
holding
not
his head in
sorry.
his hand, just kind of just massaging his temples, and he kind of reaches down and just kind of just like scratches Cat behind the ears.
Just kind of absent-mindedly. Automatic reaction for Corbin.
Corbin,
That's-
if he hasn't contacted
it's nice.
you by now.
It's nice to have a pet to pet when you are
Upset.
upset. Yeah.
Upsetty.
I need to collect my brother's body.
It's, as far as I know, in the middle of Flame Keep.
Oljor,
Yes, Corbin.
we have a change of plans.
Do we?
Come speak with me.
1 second. Oljor walks away from Dionir.
Kalista, Vishara. Thank you. I don't know how close of a relationship you have with my brother, but I know he doesn't really make friends as easily as you think he might.
Well, we had a nice little rapport.
That was one worth remembering. Thank you. And he's gonna walk over to Oljor and kind of pull him off here at the side.
Yeah. Yes, Corbin. What seems to be the issue?
My brother is dead.
Oh. That's unfortunate.
Considerably. His body lies in the Cathedral of Flames Keep, which from what I understand is the middle of a new war zone. Rediscovering and returning his remains are most important to me.
You won't be coming west with me.
Oh no, we will be going west. First, you and I are going to go north.
I don't see why that's not a problem. Are we going to be traveling with Dunir here, or them?
Well, as far as them are concerned,
Thems.
thems. As far as they are all concerned, my brother was close with them, or at least close enough to be able to travel outside of the city with, and to be able to also work with as well. It was far beyond his character. So with that being said, I don't know. I feel like they might know the grounds better than I would, especially after this war zone.
Good point, good point. So our job, well, your job is put on hold. You need to get your brother back. I understand that.
Will you accompany me?
I don't see why not. I do want to head out west, but there might be answers we find going north. Can't hurt to try, right?
This is true.
Just don't expect me to get into battles or anything stupid like that. I have my own job to do.
As far as I'm concerned, I care nothing for those people inside of there. I'm there for one thing. I'm in and I am out.
Well then. I believe we don't have to worry about spending any gold for travel then.
How so?
Drinma here, she's captain of an airship. That's how I got here to Shan.
What's time to say?
What do you say? A bit of a... I think the word bumblefucks is the word I'd like to use.
Good word.
Is there a hyphen in that, so it's one word?
That'll do fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like they're expecting to leave soon, though.
And the captain? Lyrander.
Lyrander, I don't know. He's... Oh, that controls Drinma's ship. Brilliant. Arrogant, but brilliant. From what I've seen.
Can Vishara hear any of this, by the way?
No.
You sure?
Maybe.
Thought about that for a while.
I mean, Oljor and Corvin are away from the group right now. And with the sounds of everything going on around these docks,
Maybe a perception?
To be fair,
your mind link's still open. But you can't hear if they're talking.
But, again, to be fair, he did not say Corvin walks away. He just
Yeah,
called
he did.
Oljor.
Call the
Yeah,
word.
dude.
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
Or you could do maybe like a perception check, maybe to see if she can.
Or if Mind Link's still open, can she just gather in general what he's thinking?
I'd say she probably would be able to gather
Yeah.
my general thoughts.
Yeah.
So basically, he doesn't give a shit about us. He just wants his brother's body, that kind of thing.
Him and Oljor kind of are trying to leave Sharn for a reason.
Okay. Okay. You guys can continue your conversation. I was just asking.
Talks amongst themselves.
Corbin looks back over here at Oljor and says, well, if you're saying that they may not be leaving here for a while, perhaps...
Travel with them, see if we've missed something. Found one manifest zone here. Maybe there's another.
Okay. In a few moments. Unless you want to care to go join in. Come join in. Walk with me.
Oh dear. Fine. Let's go. So, Corvin and Oljor make their way back to you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Where's your ship, Drenma?
It's getting worked on at the docks right now.
Are you going to be joining us, Old Jor?
I might.
Pardon me, Drinma.
Yes.
Where... You've left Thrane, and you've come back here to Sharn. It's not exactly a short travel, especially for repairs from a ship.
Correct.
Would you care to fill me in on what you've all come back here for?
You know, as probably aware that your brother was part of our group.
Yes.
He was a good man. Although the time was short, he was a very considerate and very caring person, I gathered. I hope you have that commonality with your brother. Now, having said that, I'll be happy to fill you in on the details on why we're here, and if you need to know what's happened in Thrane, we'll be happy to do that, but I don't know about you, but I could really use a drink.
I was just thinking the exact same thing. Old Jor, to the bar.
Fair about.
Mr. DM, is there a bar anywhere around that we can see?
There is a... It's not much of a bar. It is kind of a very, very small tavern.
Okay.
Like a local watering hole.
There
Yeah,
we
a
go.
local watering hole. It's like, okay, hey, I can grab a quick drink here before I ship off, or I can grab a quick drink here
Before I start my shift.
before I start my
So,
ship.
you know, like the pilots right there. It's like where the pilots go.
dive bar.
It's a pilot's lounge.
It
I'll take a Manhattan, darling.
is the most diviest of dive bars.
What is said tavern's name?
The said tavern's name is called the Thunder Sea Tavern. It has what looks like a sea. It has a little picture, so it has the
Mural.
mural. It's the Thunder Sea Tavern, and what looks like a sea serpent that wraps around it, and it's being struck by lightning.
That's pretty neat. Hey, let's go in here. I need to... Fun conversation. Well, I say fun. Conversation should never be discussed without a drink in hand.
Okay.
So we start walking in.
All right.
Is there just a table in a corner somewhere that...
Yeah, it's not too busy right now. Seeing what time
There
it
are
is.
people in the corner.
There are no people in the corner.
Were there any like metal or weapon shops that Al could look for just like scrap metal?
There's not really shops since this is the dock. It's kind of the, hey, this is where this ship is going. Board up, get the fuck out. Or
Okay.
hey, this is where we're docking. Here's a bar. Here's all the docks. This is it.
It's just a bar by the dock. Okay.
Yeah.
They make a killing. So we'll find a table that all of us... How many do we have? 8? Something like that?
Jesus.
1,
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5. Now 6.
7, 8.
Yeah.
Jesus. Party of 8, please.
7. Party of 7.
Party of 7.
Yeah. Okay.
Push a couple tables together.
Push a table together.
A table together.
Just grab some extra chairs.
Yep.
Okay.
Round of ale for everyone.
I'll take a water.
I'll have...
For real.
Maybe you do take
have
after
mine
your
too.
brother more than... Maybe you do take after Kavir more than I thought.
You can have mine too. I'm 12.
I would like your finest.
I'm 12.
12 and already died once.
We'll talk when we have a drink in hand. What was
I
that?
would like your
He's a grown boy,
finest.
he'll have one.
You just see Oldor just kind of cross his fingers like this and put them under his chin. Do you see what I meant by bumblefucks?
I would like your finest, cheapest red wine.
Finest, cheapest red.
It's just a table wine.
I'm poor.
You are not. You're probably next to
lie,
me.
you
You're the
bitch.
wealthiest person here.
You're rich as hell.
I was about to say, good try there. Good try.
Okay, just
Don't
kidding.
try to one up me.
Oh,
Al's got no money.
also too, quick backtracking.
got money.
While they're in the process of getting ready to go to a bar, Drimma wants to Dear near. He's near and dear to our hearts.
So like a hunter, like, hey, deer near.
Yep.
It's been a while since that happened.
She's gonna throw a platinum at dear near and say, "Go speak to Alrin at my ship. Skydock 9."
Catches it. All right.
We'll see you then shortly. And then everything will proceed the way that.
Okay.
Vishara's going to just look at Oljor for a second. Oljor, you seem to be familiar with magics and whatnot.
Of course. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
Who tried
I
to defeat her?
noticed.
Yeah.
You seem to be very, very well versed in magic.
My magic's not this material plane bullshit.
He's going to ask if you knew what this does, and she pulls out the Siberius dragon shard.
From the Ring of Siberius, magical properties.
What can I do with it?
The hell do I know?
Well, I figured being the smartass and clever person you are.
Yes, why share my knowledge and secrets for free?
She closes it in her hand, puts it back in her bag.
Now I'm sure you're wondering why I all gathered you here for this meeting. That's all I have. As she grabs her ale right there and
Corbin looks at
refreshing.
the group and says, "I understand all of you knew my brother."
we did.
Yes.
Maybe.
Ignore Cat.
Jeez.
Jesus.
Who wants to know? Just kidding.
His brother. Never mind. Drima was just telling me as to what you've all returned back to Sharn here for. Let's start there.
The Creation Forge?
I'm sure you've probably heard whispers among.
Kavir might have mentioned something like that. I was in Thrane at the time.
Apparently
From
there's a rumor going around that there is an active Creation Forge here, either in Tavek's Landing or somewhere in Sharn,
From House Kenneth.
run by Merrick's.
And mind you, this is no rumor. We heard directly from Merrick's that he has a secret laboratory. I've always wanted to say that, by the way. A secret laboratory with a Creation Forge. So it's not just a rumor. We know this to be true. Or he could have been fucking with us, but still.
We just don't know where.
So, Merrick's has openly gone against the peace treaty. A direct violation of this peace treaty.
He has.
I guess. I don't really know what the peace treaty is.
You're familiar with the 100 Years' War, yes?
Would I?
Oh,
my
God.
scholar
Yeah,
background?
it'd be
Yeah.
common knowledge for everyone, yeah.
Yes.
Well, it was the treaty that ended the war. Creation forges were abolished. No further. Creation forges were what brought these Warforged here into our world. They haven't been here for very long. Less than a lifetime.
I was
Far
in
less.
Sarlona at the time. So.
Well, it was not a very pleasant war. Profitable for some, my brother and I, but not pleasant still.
So
I know the unpleasantness of war.
We all do.
Your home wasn't destroyed by the Dreaming Dark, Cat.
Some would say Cat is still fighting a war. A secret war.
I'm fighting one in my heart right now.
Jesus.
Oh, we
This
need
love is a battlefield.
Yeah, we need your list of.
What?
What was the battlefield?
Oh, love is a battlefield.
There it is.
There it is.
PETA.
Peter.
Peter.
Colvin.
Colvin.
Yeah, whatever your name is.
Mr. Bezregard.
This Beauregard.
Corbin, I'll be blunt.
I
I'll be
would
Corbin.
lie.
What's that?
Well, I'll be Corbin.
Corbin or Corbin?
Corvin.
Corbin, yeah, Corbin.
Lieutenant Blunt.
Yep. What's that? Go, yes, Mr. DM?
You would like what?
Cat, Vishara, and Drunma to make a general intelligence check.
Oh dear.
Oh, I don't think I
General
have intelligence.
check. I may be using my
Where's my
inspiration for this shit.
So your intelligence is right here. Just click intelligence.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my inspiration for this.
That is a 2 minus 1. So,
One.
that's a 1. So, she'll say,
So,
Corbin.
mine doesn't. Oh,
That is an 11.
it's a 4.
There you go. You did it. So, Corbin, I'll be blunt with you that we've just witnessed Flames Keep basically go up in fire. We witnessed
Literally in flame.
We've had hard-fought battles just to save people of Thrane. Came back here because we have reason to believe of this, well, that we know for sure that there's a creation forge made by Merrick's. All these things said to be true. And I understand that you want your... Oh no, I don't understand that. Never mind.
Yeah.
Rumor has it you want to find your brother's body.
This was all
Yeah, I know, yeah.
mental.
Yeah.
So with Merrick's having a creation forge, what's your business with him?
Well, we're basically the last ones to see him alive.
Well, we don't know that he's dead, but he has been taken prisoner, I guess you could say, by Star and Dick Hanneth and a Rakshasa named Merrick's. Or named Malric.
Do any of those names mean anything to you?
Would a Rakshasa be familiar to me?
Deep thought.
Make a general history check. Technically at advantage because of what you and Kavir did during the war with the occult.
It's a 13.
13. You don't know the specifics of a Rakshasa, but you have, in the time of the war, you have heard stories of these, what looks like humanoid tigers that had walked certain battles and slayed men by the hundreds. Very powerful, very magical.
They also have a dangly eyebrow piercing. They talk in a very hillbilly accent.
So
Do they offer meth and large big cats?
So you know a little bit of the Rakshasa, but like the specifics, no. You know that a Rakshasa is a humanoid tiger form that is very powerful, not good at all.
And you've all come across this Rakshasa.
He was in the cathedral with Star and Dick Hanneth.
So, and Merrick's was there, yes.
He was.
How did they all leave? You mentioned
Through
something.
a teleportation gate.
He kind of just raises his eyebrow up over here at Old Jor.
Gate.
They opened up some magical arcane gate and disappeared.
Did you see what it looked like on the other side? Was there? Yes.
Did I?
Make an intelligence check.
I'm trying to actually think. I don't even remember. Was it purple or something?
That is a 22.
Jesus. Wow.
About time to get some high rolls.
I know, right?
Snow-covered background.
It was snow-covered landscape. I didn't see much past that.
teleportation gate. They just walk through and did
Disappear.
close behind him.
Yes.
Huh.
Well, spit it out, old Jor. Is this good news or bad news? Does it ring any bells?
Well, I remember the stories of Thrane, the Gorgon. What was his title of the House Candith? Jolin had warned me that something was going to happen. Again, I didn't listen, and now here I am, stuck in the material plane and not back home in Thelanis. In terms of a snow-covered background, I mean, we have the islands far north of here of Quever. I don't remember the names of them. I've never traveled that far north.
Ice White Island.
Yep.
I'm from Ice Sheer Island.
Is that close by? Is that close by?
Is that one?
No,
no.
that's up
Or is that-
north.
is that on the other side?
Everybody's on the other side.
Unfortunately, I'm from the northeast.
And then Ice White
that's
Islands
where
is the
Ice White
west.
Northwest.
Yeah.
Northwest.
On the other side of the world, or possibly right next to it, depending on if you.
I was gonna say, is this a flat Earth?
No.
Kitty cat in the bag.
There are rumors. Well, actually, Starn pretty much confirmed it. He's building a dreadnought. We believe in the Ice White Islands.
And if he's captured Merrick's here as well, that means he has potentially access to a creation forge, or could at least be able to possibly reconstruct one. It's not impossible for his house. It's all coming together now. This is not good.
So,
Especially if he's teamed up with a Rakshasa.
And seeing how these islands are not far from the demon wastes, it makes a bit more plausible sense that they could have possibly crossed paths there with the Rakshasa.
Rakshasa. So now it all comes together now. So what say you? What's our head? Do we stay here and try to find the creation forward that Merrick's has? I think it might be worth our interest to at least find where this laboratory is. And
Well, what I was actually going to originally ask was a bit more of a favor. Involving my brother. You all knew his last known whereabouts at the cathedral. Now, Flame Keep is in flames. Pardon the pun.
Literally.
well, I mean, probably less flames than what it was when we left, but yes.
I don't know what the current status of the city is. But if you were true friends of Kabir, I would hope that you would assist me in recovering your body.
Well, I wasn't really that close with him, so.
Jesus Christ.
You're not close with anybody.
Corbin is no longer petting Cat.
Then may I ask this of you? If we agree to this favor that you've asked, would you help us in this endeavor of, well, stopping mass killings from a fortress of death in the sky? Or genocide
Will
of
you
people,
be our new
you know?
Kabir?
Jesus.
He's just gonna glare over at Cat.
Bashar's just gonna put
so
her
funny.
You
face
do watch
in
as
her
Oljar
hands.
like was about to start sipping his ale as Kat says that, just like looks at Corbin and
Just
just
wide-eyed.
His frown just downs the drink.
Bashar has literally just put her head in her hands when Kat says,
What?
Was it something I said?
might be a bit too soon, Kat.
I'll just rip the band-aid off. Alright, let's go get his body. And then you help us do the thing in the sky.
Actually, we were gonna do that the other way around.
Oh, well, okay, reverse that. Flip it and reverse it.
Man, you're on
Everything
fire
was
tonight. On fire tonight.
Damn.
He's
God
turning
damn, I
him
missed you, Hannah.
She should've been bard.
She should have been
Should have
bard.
been barred.
Multi-class bard.
You might want to.
Multi-class cat into
A
a bard.
rogue bard.
Oh fuck! What have I done to myself?
Now would be like the time to do it.
Can I magically transform?
Like Sailor Moon.
Oh,
it?
come on, let me do it.
Next level up, though, you could multi-class as bard.
Learn
Question.
Moonbeam.
I want to do like a Sailor Moon, like.
That would be
The light of the moon.
It's like you randomly pick up
quick
one
segue. By the way, would you allow us to use the new Tasha's Cauldron of Everything so that she could do Bard of what is it? Elegance? Element?
Bard of Elegance? Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Back on track.
Little story.
Don't
All right,
we-
we'll talk later during break time.
Yep.
It's not out yet, so I have time.
All right, so
Oh god, it comes out in 2 weeks. Fuck.
it's actually already out, but well, I that class. But anyway,
Yeah.
I digress.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway.
So Corbin, after hearing this transgression, is going to take a deep inhale, drain the rest of his ale, reach for the one in front of Ashara, and start sipping on that one.
Certain shards.
Exhale, and say, mass genocide and prevention of it was not exactly what I thought I would be running into here today. You see, Oljor and I were looking for something else.
Well, you found it.
Gates, if I remember.
My math has sums to my help.
Yes. You see, I have a debt that needs to be paid. Specifics will not set as far as the time frame, but is one of those that is done sooner rather than later.
Can I steal it?
The debt?
Mm-hmm.
If you could, I would give it to you in a heartbeat.
Will you stop like being whiny if I steal it for you?
Flames the sight of my face. Death approacheth.
Well, I don't know, Kat. How good are you at stealing people?
Well, I'm really good at stealing dragon shards, so.
Well, that's not even close.
Close enough.
Perhaps, Kat. Perhaps. Oljor, what do you think? Do you think that their findings may possibly co-align with what we may have in store?
I don't see why not. I mean, for someone who's supposed to be dead during the day of mourning, and he's not, that makes things interesting. And for him to side with a Rakshasa
Oh, it's pretty outside.
Rakshasa.
might help. But in terms of you looking for a Creation Forge, I will not partake. I will go rest at the ship. Junmo, where did you park your old raggedy thing?
It might look a little more raggedy than you remember, though.
Excellent.
Skydock Nueve.
Nueve.
Well, what say you then, Corbin? Do we have an accord?
We're ripping the band-aid off.
Help me find my brother's body, and I will do what I can.
Well,
I'll let you know, Corbin. I'm probably the only sane one in this group.
I'm sane.
Questionable.
The shards too close to me then.
if you're gonna say the word sane, make sure you
But-
put in front of it.
I do have one request of you, Bashara. I don't let agreements end on just a handshake. And he places the drink in front of her.
She just kind of looks at it.
Don't make me spell it out.
You see old lean in.
Real creepy like.
I thought you were going to the ship, Oljor.
Oh, but I believe in promises
What is
and accords and business. I just need to see. I want to see if this gets sealed.
I'm the main star of the show.
I don't drink Corvin, but she'll pick up the drink. Just take a little sip. Back down.
Good enough. He grabs it, raises his mug to the rest of the group.
Cheers. With my shitty red wine.
Wait, hold on.
Because I'm Poe.
Yeah.
With my Powerade.
Yeah, with your Powerade.
My arms are short.
Oh, that was so blurry.
Sorry, camera sucks.
All right.
And drains the rest of his ale.
Well,
Oljor stands up. Well, see y'all back at your ship. Corvin?
Oljor.
Jernma, can you direct Oljor to a set of quarters in there so he's not going into random rooms?
I can find my own room, thank you.
I usually keep one set aside for.
He's gonna grab like the captain's quarters. This is mine now.
Don't even joke about that. So, as he walks off right there. So let me get this straight. So we're gonna go back to Flames Keep.
I think we were going to try to find the Creation Forge.
Are we doing that first, or are we doing that?
Since we're here.
Creation
Creation.
Forge is first.
Question. You can send a message.
Yes.
Can you send a message now?
To whom?
Can you send a message to
I believe it has to be somebody. I
Cardinal
know.
Crozin?
I am not familiar with him.
If I describe him, would that help?
Mr. DM, because it says you send a short message of 25 words or less to a creature with which you are familiar.
You have seen him, by the way.
You saw him in the cathedral, so that's...
But there were a few of them, so I don't know which one was which.
So, I want you to make a performance check. Because you're
On
trying to...
how well you can describe him
how well
to
you
me.
can describe, because if you get like if you can describe it well enough, it would help with whatever.
Okay, fair enough. All right. 21.
Nice.
Well. I would also be able to assist here as well, here too, if need be, because I'm quite familiar with who Cardinal Crozin would be.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah.
Wow. Maybe sure.
Okay. Yeah. Explains Cardinal Crozin
Perfectly.
perfectly. It's you were able to pick it out that he was one that you did technically insight him too.
Was he the one that was like trying to...
Dodge the genocide.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know who Crozin
That
is.
one.
That
Okay.
one.
That asshole.
Yes.
Did you commit genocide? Well...
Maybe.
I'd like to plead the fifth on that one.
It was an infection of lycanthropy, and we had to snuff it out before it spread.
He would. So Cardinal Crozin would. I would assume probably would go back to the cathedral and would see Kavir if his body was in the cathedral. Do you think you can message out to him and maybe?
So is my wife just going to be jester of this campaign, and I'm going to fear sending?
If you got someone that does that, you better fucking use them.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
So, which by the way is not the
It
worst
is a
thing in the world.
3rd level spell, though, and I only have...
I think one more.
I think we'll be okay. But I would love it if you could communicate to him, message him, send a message to him. Find out if they had found his body when they returned, because we know that they are safe, which means that would have to be secure. And they're not just going to have...
Well, I have a
Remains.
25-word limit.
and how would we get the
Grandma.
response?
They can communicate back.
Oh,
It's community.
It just happens.
Yeah.
Okay.
It doesn't. As long as you're on the same material plane, it just happens.
Oh, so it's
Yeah.
not like a sending stone.
no.
No.
It just
Okay.
happens.
It shows up in his mind, and he answers in his mind.
So can you ask him
Gotcha.
if they had located a body, where is said body, and if we could peacefully get his body to peacefully rest his remains. Peacefully. Don't use my name. Or use my name. No, don't use my name. Well, it's okay. Just know that we want to do something out of respect for them. They're not heathens. They're monsters, but they're not heathens. Whichever one is worse.
They're equally bad, Drima.
At least monsters we can slay. Heathens,
They equally suck.
probably. Probably.
Alright.
I think they'll be understanding with what has happened.
Shara's gonna cast Sending.
Okay. You're sending a message to High Cardinal Crozin.
I was going to say the janitor, but I don't know who the janitor is right there. Scruffy.
Okay. So, trying to think of how to word this.
I got my fingers ready. That's going to be the title of this album. The title of this episode. My fingers are ready.
My fingers are ready.
My fingers are ready.
I was thinking, we have our sender.
Yeah.
It's like,
putting you on the spot now.
did you find a gem?
Hello.
What are you doing?
Okay.
Cast the spell. What are you saying?
So she's casting Sending. Cardinal Crozin, did you locate the body of a half-elf in the cathedral? We would like to retrieve him and bury him, please.
25 on the dollars? Fuck, I didn't know if you were going to do it right.
I also think you counted a 2-syllable
No.
word.
No.
Half-elf is 2 words.
No, it was it's something earlier.
Okay, so you did 24.
No, you got 25. I was counting 2. It's 25. So, a few moments pass. I don't know who this is, but there was no body. Only that of a devil. I cannot help you in this. Message ends.
You ready for Taco Bell later?
It is a Saturday tradition,
Oh,
Taco
it is
Bell.
Saturday!
Yeah,
Is your
We
butt
need to make a stop.
is your butthole ready?
we drove separately.
Oh, damn it! Damn you! Anyway, okay.
We had condados earlier.
Yeah, we did.
You can always eat more tacos.
I have a taco in the fridge.
Anyway,
Anywho,
Shittier tacos.
Kavir's body wasn't in the cathedral.
That's troublesome.
Corbin's just gonna look over and look very intently at Bashara.
and that's where we're going to take our break.
Oh.
Time for bathroom, get more drinks.
Yes, I got
We will be
pee.
right back, everybody. We'll see you in a second.
Got it.
And we're back. I also jumped on the trampoline outside and tried to do a front flip. I am not as young as I once thought I was.
Boy, you old as fuck! You as fuck!
You're 31, dear.
Yeah, not as young as I once was. Okay, anyway. So, picking up where we left off.
Jesus Christ.
I think
Vishara had
the trampoline
sent-
scrambled your brain.
Yeah, Vishara had sent a message to High Cardinal Crozin, and Kavir's body was not there.
Gasp, you should.
So, you guys are still in the tavern.
Yep.
Enjoying your drinks. The Thundersea Tavern.
Get it.
Did you get the bug? Nice.
You're the best.
Alright. What y'all doing, Rhalis helps?
Well, Rhalis isn't even here anymore.
Aw.
He died with you.
We'll find a way to bring him in again.
He never left.
He is our Lord and Savior after all.
He's always in our hearts.
We never know how to spell his name correctly.
Rhalis.
His ways are a mystery.
Oh my god.
Even to his most devout followers.
Any.
So Corvin, so we believe that we have a lead as to someone that may know where Merrick's secret laboratory is. Are you familiar with the individual known as Chance?
Are we just gonna gloss over the fact that Kavir's body wasn't in the cathedral?
Yeah, I'm not ready for us to move on here just yet. Vishar, say that one more time.
According to High Cardinal Crozin, there was no body of a half-elf, only the body of a chain devil.
Who else was in the room when you all left the cathedral? Who else was in the room?
It was
Alistair Willow.
Does the name Alistair ring a bell to me?
It does.
No checks required.
no cap.
No.
No cap.
And Corbin's thoughts on Alistair?
Committed. Believes in his goals and what he fights for, but is a little blinded.
And personal thoughts?
Bit of a jackass.
I'm familiar with this Alistair. And if I'm following what you're saying, I believe this might be the next lead.
Last we saw, he was still in the cathedral with your brother when we all left.
So yeah, I guess he would be the last one to have seen
You're
Kavir.
alive.
Do we know where Alistair's whereabouts may be?
Last we saw was in the cathedral.
Can we also send him a message?
This would be my last third level spell.
I'll buy you another water to compensate you.
I mean, you have the spell slots for a reason.
I can send him a message. I'm casting my last sending.
Okay.
Okay.
What are you sending to
Alistair?
Yes.
Probably need to know if he's seen Kavir's body
No.
or if he's interacted or taken.
He could very easily lie. I want to know where he is. If you don't mind.
Would you like me to ask if we could meet somewhere, or
Well, the rest of the group. I'm not the only one making a call here.
I think that's fine. Find his known.
He does seem to be your arch nemesis, Drinma.
We have a love-hate relationship. More hate than love.
I was
but
gonna say, it seems to be more on hatred than love.
yeah.
We may end up sharing a common enemy then, Germa.
It seems that we do. So if you don't mind, maybe see where he's located. We'll bring a gift basket.
Should I tell him who I am?
Yeah, it's up to you. I mean, he probably recognizes your voice.
He doesn't know me as well as you, Drinma. He's
Good.
met me.
You want to speak on my behalf? Drinma says, and then whatever your message would be? Or Drinma asks?
Well, let's see where this goes. So she's gonna cast sending
Okay.
to Alistair. Thank you. Mark those off. Alright, I am out of third levels. Thankfully, it's later in the day, so we may be doing a long rest. Anywho. Okay, so she's going to say, Alistair, it's Vishara. We would like to meet you somewhere. Where are you located?
14.
We have a few things to discuss, as well as questions.
You're pretty good at this right here. You've been practicing.
So as you send that out, a few moments go by. I remain in Flameskeep. That is where I will stay. Tell Drinma to stop running.
That was short.
He doesn't have to use all 25.
Yeah. He's in Flameskeep. He had a message for you, Drinma.
Oh boy.
Stop running.
He's been saying that for years, that little rascal.
That scamp.
But he said he's in Flamekeep, and that is where he will stay. So I guess we will be going to Flamekeep after this.
Again.
Drinma,
Yes.
I'm not exactly following. What does he mean by stop running?
That's just a saying that we have. You know how some people have like a catchphrase or like gotcha. That's kind of our shtick.
Do I
Opening
believe any of that?
Oh, I was gonna say I'm opening Mind Link
Yeah. Make an insight check.
because
Alright.
Bashara was basically
Wait, are
just
you
gonna
making
tell him
you're
during
making a deception check?
Yes.
Make your deception check first.
It's plus 3, so 12.
My passive insight beats that.
Okay.
Lying.
Yeah, I was gonna say Bashara is gonna open up Mind Link and just tell him. From what I know, there was apparently Drinma is the champion of Flamekeep, and something happened which caused her to run from that title, destiny, whatever you want to call it. I think that's what Alistair means by stop running.
So when are we fighting?
Right now.
Well, Kat, we may
Good thing I
have
picked
to
up
fight
Tavern
a few things
Brawler.
once we find this creation forge. So, you want to
I got
fight
my-
something? We better get looking.
I got my blink daggers ready.
You mean your dink blaggers?
Hey.
Blackers.
Yeah, you missed that part, Hannah.
No one can be able to say blink backers correctly.
Yeah,
Oh, well, yeah. I was like,
Pete had a bit of a stroke and called
That
us
was
dink
that was
blaggers.
definitely me, by the way.
Yeah.
that was
I
you?
definitely called him dink blaggers.
Damn, Cat with those dink blaggers.
Yeah. And then Bryant had a bit of a stroke, and what was it you said? Oh, Blaine and Bess instead of Bane and Black.
That was a good one. That was a good one. So, all right. So it seems like we need to bust some skulls open to maybe find where this creation forge is. Because the sooner we do that, the sooner we can head back to Flames Keep and
Thank you.
find your brother's remains.
Or see if Alistair knows where they are.
And we'll see if Alistair knows where they are. So you will help us then.
You're still debating those?
Seems that I have now been able to mark myself a new quarry. I'll help you find him.
Thank you, new Kabir.
You can hit her if you want.
I don't hit animals.
I don't smack pussy.
Oh.
Maybe you do.
Wow.
There it is. I was waiting for it. Fucking waiting for it.
Maybe that's gonna be the title of this episode. It's gonna be WAP.
God, please,
Wet
no.
ass pussy.
No,
All I
please.
have to do is just get a little wet
In that case,
somewhere.
Corbin
No.
casts shape water,
No.
splashes cat.
No.
Damn, I'm a wop right now.
I was waiting for like a
You
spit
said
take to go
that
there.
like while he was drinking.
I know, I was waiting for a spit take.
Oh my. Oh
Now,
my.
how
Anywho.
forced were these jokes?
Not at all. Not at all.
Corbin looks at the rest of the group and says, if we're going to be making our way over here to Flames Keep, or possibly in search of this creation forge, I'm going to swing by a couple magical shops. Anyone else care to go with me?
I'll go. Just because he wants to go find more,
12-year-old Dragonborn, stick with me.
in
Your name?
El Nativist Dralisar. Currently working on reconstructing a warforge.
Okay, so dinosaur.
He goes by Al.
Just kidding.
Actually, we don't know if Al Nativith goes by Al. We just called
we've
out
been
Al.
calling him Al, so.
Al Nativith, stick by me.
Well,
I would like to go.
Kat, you just want to go steal things.
You don't know that. There it is.
No, just put that on, bro.
Bashar is going to volunteer to go as well.
okay.
She's
Let's
gonna
get the
see if
convoy
there's
rolling then.
Potions or anything that she can get.
Okay.
Okay.
As we start to be able to walk away here from the table, Corbin will pull out about 2 gold, just drop it down on the table, start walking away.
Okay.
For the ales.
Doesn't even look to see if that's even like the right amount. Just toss it and walks.
Okay. Right.
So we're going to look for any magic shops.
Yes.
Anything nearby, Mr. DM?
Nothing nearby in this area. So let me pull up the ward real quick. There.
Some
Thank you.
holes in this house.
So with a 30-minute walk. There we go. Thank you, good lord.
There's chores in this house, and there's chores in this house.
Oh my god.
I don't like that.
I'm a certified husband, 7 days a week.
Okay.
It's so dumb.
This would be Sunrise in Upper Tavix Landing, the Sunrise District. Corvin, you would know this district provides housing for shopkeepers and servant who keeps Upper Tavix Landing running. It is also where they try to do business with each other. This area is the housing district of most of the shopkeepers that try to sell their wares in Silvergate. But with this half an hour walk, if you want to walk another half an hour to Silvergate, you can. That would make it about 7 o'clock at night. 7:30.
Let's start by the first shop.
Okay.
I would assume that there also be like an armor nearby as well.
Oh yeah, in Sunrise? Yeah. In Sunrise, yes.
Okay. First things first. Walk in there into the magic shop. Knock knock.
Okay. You see a halfling female, kind of standing on a box, what looks like a box, so she's eye level with most of the people that come in, wearing a modest clothing, so typical commoner wear. Turns around. Yeah. Yes. Can I help you?
Yes, my dear. I am currently on the lookout for a few magical items. I trust that I've walked into the right place.
Of course. It depends on what magical items you're looking for, but I believe I can help you.
Well, I have my eyes firstly set on some type of a component pouch. I know. I'm sure you know that this is quite trivial, but hopefully a bit more here as well.
The component pouch I can definitely do. That's nothing. 2 silver. 2 silver for the pouch with what comes with it. Menial, but what else are you looking for?
I'm looking for ways to be able to remain safe. I expect that I will not be I'm traveling to some unsafe places. I'm looking for a way to protect myself.
You've got a cat, so.
While he's in there talking, can Al just like look around at all of the magical items that are maybe on display to try to figure out how to make them later on?
Yeah. I think I know what you're asking. Let me check. And she kind of steps off, goes into the back. About like 2 or 3 minutes pass. She comes back with an amulet. Is this what you're looking for? You see an amulet that's amber, and carved into this amber is what looks like a shut eye.
And what can you tell me about this?
This is the amulet of proof and protection. Proof against detection. You obviously need to attune to it, so it dazzles with you, but while you're attuned to it, you're hidden from divination magic. Can't be targeted or scryed, or so if prying eyes can't watch what you're doing.
May not be a bad idea. Possibly for me. But what else might you have? I'd like to peruse different options.
Of course.
Peruse. Peruse.
Kind of goes to the back and comes back with another amulet. This is the amulet. Well, it's the preparative wound closure. God forbid if you were ever to be hurt or damn near killed, it would save you. Holds up another amulet. Amulet of protection.
Tell me about the protection amulet.
Requires attunement, as always. But when you attune to it, you choose if you were to get into any scraps. Say, if you're in the middle of a lightning storm, it would not negate it, but it would protect you from lightning or acid, fire, frost. Those.
So the elements, you say?
Yes, the elements.
And what are you looking to part with this for?
For the amulet of protection. 150 gold for the amulet of proof against detection. Say 100 gold. And for the preparat, well, it's an uncommon. I know a few others, and I could probably have one of my mage rights make me another for no cost, so 75.
75 gold.
75 gold.
And what was that item?
The preparative wound closure.
Basically, I think it's if you die, it instantly stabilizes you.
Yes. Thank you, pigeon flying in the room.
And you say that they all require attunement, correct?
Yes.
You see, I may only carry one more thing that I might be able to attune to. Protection against the elements is quite important. What would you say to 100 gold?
Make a persuasion check.
Guidance.
Guidance.
Speak up, dear.
Little pat on the butt, like.
That would be a 10.
God. Unless you're willing to trade, I could knock it down, but if you're asking to buy...
Do you have anything that you currently can't sell because it requires repair that you might not be unable to do?
No, then if I did, why would I sell it?
I was gonna say I could always. I have the ability to fix items that might be worth some money in exchange to assist with his bill.
I don't sell broken things, dear. I'm sorry.
Damn.
I would like something.
Kitty box.
115. Or perhaps I can go somewhere else.
Make another persuasion check.
Guidance.
His guidance. That is much better. 26.
It's not match price, but I'll still be making somewhat of a profit. Alright, 115 gold.
Thank you.
Wow.
And what was it called so I can put it on?
You're buying
The amulet.
Protection.
amulet protection.
The one for the elements.
Yeah. I don't think it's officially shared because it's a homebrew.
Okay.
I don't think it's officially shared into the group yet. But if it shows up, that's what it's called.
I'll go ahead and mark it off my list.
eBay.
Okay.
Sir, I would like something, sir.
It's a woman.
I'm a woman.
Oh.
You heard me, sir.
Whoopsies.
What are you looking for?
I don't know. Show me something that may interest me.
Kind of looks you over. Okay.
P, what'd you end up taking?
Amulet
It
of
was an
protection.
amulet
Of
to.
elemental protection.
Elemental protection.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
What do you think?
Kind of goes to the back.
Hmm.
Goes to the back. Hell yeah. Wah, wah, wah.
Whips and chains, handcuffs.
And we start grabbing some stuff behind the walls, and just let's not bolt them down.
No, y'all's are in here. You can't see me swiping. Swipe or no swiping.
Nice.
All right. Comes out with a cloak and a dagger.
Ooh.
This is the Cloak of Displacement.
What does that do?
While you wear this cloak, it projects an illusion that makes you appear to be standing in a place near your actual location, causing any creature to have disadvantage on attack rolls against you.
Fuck yeah.
If you take damage, the property ceases to function until the start of your next turn. This property is suppressed while you are incapacitated, restrained, or otherwise unable to move. And the dagger is a stealth dagger. While attuned to this stealth dagger, you have advantage on all stealth checks.
Oh fuck yeah! I already got.
Like she already doesn't have that.
I already got +9.
9.
How much?
More stealthy.
For the cloak, 275 gold. For the dagger, 50.
Oof. Is it worth it?
Stealth dagger?
Kind of pretty awesome. I mean, both of them are pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Let me look at my monies.
It better have
Look
my
at the
money.
Yeah, I'm gonna take on her monies too.
I will
I feel
give
like
you.
I can-
I'll give you 35 feather fall tokens. Deal.
You could actually be able to sell like all those if you really wanted to.
What is that even on here? I don't even know what that is.
You have 35
You have-
Featherfall tokens.
It's in your-
It literally
I think I
just says Featherfall token.
I don't know what the dollar
Like,
amount
It's
of
not
it is.
showing up on here.
It says it
Oh
should,
yes, it is.
should be feather token and then in parentheses feather
I
fall.
know what I know how much money you have.
Nobody else knows.
So here, you're under equipment. Oh, look at all that.
Oh shit! I'm rich, bitch.
It's weird because it doesn't give it a cost.
It's up to DM.
Okay.
How much does my feather falls?
They sell for 1 gold apiece.
Oof.
Because they're in Sharn, they are very common.
Okay, I could do the 250, I guess.
The Cloak of Displacement?
Cloak of Displacement.
Is that bad?
No.
I think it's awesome.
That's fantastic.
Oh, you guys,
Because
why did you question me like that?
Just confirmation.
Yeah, I'm confirming that you're going to spend 250 gold to get the Cloak of
You
Displacement.
made me feel like I was making back decisions.
No, the Cloak of Displacement is
Okay.
Badass.
I want to
freaking awesome.
I want to do it.
Okay, mark off 250 gold. Add Cloak of Displacement.
Hold on. One thing at a time.
Okay, mark off 250 gold.
250. Now I'm poor.
Now I'm poor.
Wow.
You're just not liquiding cash. That's what it is. You're just not liquid.
You'll steal it back. Don't worry.
I'm sure there's an old woman that you can take
That you
rings
can
from.
rob.
And in your manage equipment, search Cloak of Displacement.
Cloak.
Should be blue.
Peter, how do I get things to come up? Put my things in there for me.
Put it in there. Do a barrel roll.
You're clicking around a lot more than I would have.
Little clicky clicks.
All done.
Fucking Christ.
What?
You'll need to attune to it.
Just scrolling through this. It's featherfall.
Yeah.
Feather.
Yeah.
For mine?
Vax
Yeah.
had that.
Hell yeah.
How'd I get some money?
You stole a lot
You
from people.
stole-
Yeah, you stole a lot.
Ooh, I'm gonna be so cute in this. It has spikes at the end of it.
You gotta tune to it, so you gotta take.
Well, Cat, we can always
Yeah,
find.
you gotta
we
take
can.
an hour to it. It does require attunement, so
You can always find a
I attune
tailor.
myself now.
You're
you
gonna
have to
sit there
you have
for
to
an
sit
hour.
there for an hour. Like so, when you guys probably start going for your long rest, because it's almost 8 o'clock now. You'll probably do that before you take your long rest.
But it's 9:10.
Gotcha. Well, remember Cat 2, we can always find a tailor if you're looking for a specific color or pattern to go with that. Really ties the wardrobe.
What color am I? White and black stripes?
You're
I don't know.
Oh, no, I don't know.
you're snow
Drew
leopard.
a picture
Snow
of yourself in paint.
It was an app on my phone. Nobody said anything.
About what?
I thought my picture of my cat was good.
I think I got that.
I was gonna say, I think
y'all were
people
judging me.
commented on it.
No.
Yeah.
No, Chris did.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, because
Peter
I did
said,
the
"Wow."
sung. Yeah, I did the glasses.
Chris did the sunglasses.
You guys were like,
I literally looked at it and went, "Oh my god."
judging.
Yes, there was judgment there.
Oh yeah.
I couldn't get that thing on my phone. Plus, I don't know.
It doesn't really work on phones.
You use it
It
on
would
your
work
laptop.
either better on your iPad or on your laptop if you have a laptop.
Mine kept crashing when I was trying to make one. It just kept crashing and like redoing it all
Redoing
like
on your phone.
Anyway, back to what we're doing.
Yeah. Anyways, yes.
Come on. All right. Anything else?
I think I'm okay.
Do you carry potions by any chance?
No need for that, dear.
I assume you have a lot of them then, Corbin.
I have a way. In fact, actually, if you are looking to buy, my esteemed magical friend,
Of course.
I may have a way to assist you with creating some potions that may be of monetary gain for both you and I. Quite profitable. Are you in short supply?
I'm not in short supply, but I can always add more.
Okay. Well, as we all know, potions are a lot more or less up here to chance. The ones that I'm able to make are a flat amount. It is exactly the same every single time. I can offer you 2. What would you say to... Well, maybe an offer first. Quite strong, actually.
Well, I mean, the standard rate of a regular potion of healing is 50 gold pieces. If you can match that type of quality and magical property, I would say 50 gold.
The ones that I make are stronger. And they're guaranteed. The seal of approval.
I've just met you, so that seal doesn't really mean much to me.
That's fair.
Corbin, how about a demonstration? Bashara's gonna take her dagger out of her pocket.
No need. Put it away. I'm not gonna draw blood for the sake of coin. Not just yet.
I was gonna say I draw my own blood, but
No, that's fine.
you sure?
If you say you can do 50 gold for each, is that a fair deal? Do you have a table that I might be able to work at? Shouldn't take me more than perhaps 10 minutes.
I have this counter. I mean, it's not.
Do you have a chair? I'd like to be able to sit while I work.
A stool, perhaps.
She kind of like hops down from her box. You just hear it.
No, don't. Never mind. Just I don't want to take that.
She's trying to move the box.
Poor bastard.
All right.
Is she a gnome?
Happening.
Halfling, okay. So she's really short.
So, Corvin will take out 2 flasks
Okay.
and his miniature alchemy set, and kind of set it up there on the table.
Oh my god. This is gonna
And
take
from, this,
hours.
from his newly newly acquired component pouch, he will cast. He will pull out a sprig of mistletoe, and with a few words and a few arcane gestures, he will cast Goodberry twice.
No shit.
Each time, 10 berries will appear in his hand, and he will run those berries through the alembic set, and be able to press out the healing juices here within, and be able to fill each of the flasks. Each of the flasks are able to heal 10 health straight away.
Nice.
Wow.
And he looks over at her and says, and just so we're able to make sure that these are able to stay fresh, he will whisper a few words and begin to then blow on the there on the flasks, and they freeze as he casts shape water. Puts in the stopper, hands them over. 100 gold, please.
Still having that stack of 250 cat gamer, cuts 100 of it out and hands you 100 gold.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Pleasure's all mine. Never seen something done like that before.
A little trick I might have learned out here in the wilds.
Impressive. Well, there's nothing else. It's getting late. I'm gonna start closing up shop, and thank you for your patronage and tradings, I assume.
The pleasure was all ours. Corbin, that was amazing.
Thank you. Like I said, I've spent quite a lot of time in the wilds. Or so I'm told. But we'll get to that later.
You learned from your brother.
No, he was never that good with magic at all. He couldn't do anything.
Really?
Not from what we could see.
Do I believe what they're saying?
I'm not trying to deceive.
It's not deceptive at all.
I'm not trying to deceive. He said Kavir didn't know magic at all, and I said not from what we could see. I'm not trying to
passive,
deceive.
I mean, they're not lying.
That must have been quite new then. I assumed just a parlor trick or two.
He was quite versed in magics. We just assumed that he maybe had always had that.
Never.
Out of game, did we ever really know his we
No.
did we?
No,
Oh
we
shit,
didn't.
dude.
We had no idea.
Fuck, dude, that was awesome, by the way. Shit. Okay, wow. Okay.
He was, from what we could see, quite well versed in magics. More arcane than divine.
Are you sure we're talking about the same Kavir?
I mean, his name was Kavir Alexander.
Interesting. Did he carry anything with him? Something that may have allowed him to be able to utilize magic?
His heart.
He showed us the crystal before, right?
Yeah, when he fused
it.
the two
Yeah.
crystals
Yeah.
together. You don't know if he was carrying it, but you don't know if that was.
Right, but I would know that he was carrying that.
Yeah, the only thing of magics he would carry was a book and crystal.
Carried a
What book? And what Crystal.
He never showed us what was in the book, but
I just assumed it was a journal or a diary.
Peter, he was carrying his best.
Jesus fucking Christ!
yeah, he never showed us what was in the book, but the crystal was a green crystal with yellow veins around
I
it.
guess I just assumed maybe he had some sort of wizard training and maybe he used that to channel magic, but
Does the crystal mean anything to me? And I would know what that is.
Mm-hmm. Remember, you had this conversation with Kavir before the assault on Thrane.
Wasn't that what Cauldron was looking forward to in Thrane?
He told me he had just found that days before, maybe a day before he fell. You're telling me that he's been able to do this the entire time he's been with you?
From what we could tell.
That raises more questions then. We'll talk on the way. Does anyone else need to go see an armor?
I'm still looking for
Metal.
more metal to finish my repair.
well, one of the things we'll know at an armory is they'll have metal.
Next time, Brian, can you give me a cloak of invisibility?
No.
You're a,
Just like flat out.
you're a wizard, cat.
You're a hairy
But I
wizard.
want to be even more
Your
roguish.
Your hair.
That would be the ultimate rogue.
You'd be the ultimate rogue.
They already are gonna have disadvantage on hitting you.
Uh-huh.
Neener.
Nanu.
Nanu.
Well, Al, let's make our way over here to the armory. I have a couple of things I need to think about, but let's make our way there first.
Do you still have your robot dog?
No.
Oh no, he's gone.
He died.
Oh, R.I.P.
Who did?
Hmm.
Who died?
Do you have to make a new
Robot
one?
dog.
Oh yeah.
Steel Defender.
He died with Kavir.
It's one of the
What was his
reasons
name,
I
what,
need more
Chomper?
metal. Chopper.
Chopper.
So
Orange
I
County
go,
Chopper.
yeah.
Yep.
So I go by Chomper to
Old George.
Old George.
Old Jor.
Ultron.
Ultron.
Alright, well, let's make our
Do
way
you
there.
want that cat? You can keep him. Take him home with you.
Don't.
Don't say that around her. She'll say yes.
No, I asked her and she's like, we're going to get our own cat when we get our own place.
DM.
Yes.
Armory.
What a cute,
Alright.
what a cute girl.
About a few minute walk north of the magic shop you guys had left. There is an armory. You do see a half-orc male that is in front of the anvil, kind of hammering away at some of the metal. Kind of looks up and sees you guys, stops, dips the metal into the water, and sets it to the side. Yes.
Good day to you, sir.
Good day.
I am looking to see if you may be able to assist me with something of something of higher protection than what I might be wearing now. And he opens up his cloak and he shows a bit more kind of like beaten, possibly rusted scale mail.
Yeah.
Gemma looks at Kavira. Is something wrong with your throat right there? It sounds like you got a little bit of a...
Do you have anything?
I have scale mail I could replace that for, or I can repair that.
Anything a little stronger?
It's always interesting when the DM is rolling and just goes, yes.
Yeah.
Let's see. Notes, more fucking notes. A +1. a scale mail +1. Sorry, on the voice.
Preferably something a little bit less noisy.
Less noisy.
If that might be able to align with anything. A little bit less noisy and
More
a
protection.
little bit more, at least a bit stronger than what I have now.
Just start talking like, who's the guy that does Kylo Ren?
Adam Driver.
Adam Driver. He's I have something to, I have a +1. Scale mail, that's all I got.
That's it.
Divorce papers. I still don't know why everyone loves Adam Driver so much.
I don't either.
I have no idea why.
I don't know who that is.
Kylo Ren.
What?
Star Wars.
What?
Star Wars.
Oh yeah, that's why I don't know at all.
Terrible.
Terrible. It's just
It's made of
terrible.
paper. It's terrible.
Terrible.
Good sir.
Oh, okay. I did watch a movie that he was in, but it was like a romance movie. I fell asleep.
It's so weird. He does a romance and then he does Star Wars. Like, okay.
He
It's
has a
lot.
weird face. I mean, I'm not trying to be mean, but
He does
That's
have...
why he's so attractive.
He does not. He can have normal scale mail or try to fix yours. But from what it looks like in his wares, it's common and uncommon armor. A little bit of the uncommon, but a lot of it is just common. It is magical, but
Well, if you don't have anything else that might be able to assist me with staying quiet.
I'll make armor for stealth. Make armor to protect.
I see. Well, then perhaps I need to go look elsewhere. Unless, well, you said you may have something more magical. Or something of some finer quality.
Some armor I made that my mage right had made resistances for.
Anything in particular?
Acid. Either you have that in hide, leather, or padded.
I try to stay light on my feet, but I don't believe that it would assist me.
That's about all I have.
That's fine. Thank you for your time,
There-
sir.
There's a specific type of armor you're looking for, like commission.
Do you have the schematics?
Depends on what type of armor are you looking for.
Peter, I feel like you've been talking forever.
Anyone? What about something that would be able to protect more or less of the upper body? Like a breastplate.
I could make that. Just regular breastplate, or would you need what my mage right to try to do stuff to it?
What could be done?
Oh, they're not like the best, but we could do a acid-resistant breastplate.
As far as the elements, I feel like I should be quite protected. He kind of just dangles the, like
Yeah,
dangles a chain.
Dig-a-ling-ling.
Not that. try to make it a little more powerful in terms of magic. Just +1.
What would you part with it for?
Well, this isn't a parting, this is a commission, so with the time and energy and looking at you and the rest of your group standing there, you'd probably want this by tomorrow. I'd say, well, with my mage right costs, I'd say 120 for the speedy delivery and the made process of the magical imbuements that require it, and the making sure it fits you properly.
120. What if I also offered a bit of a trade and I placed down a +1 hand crossbow?
Little bartering.
Alright. So with that,
Cat looking all cool with her cloak.
I'm bored.
You know how shopping goes. It takes like 9
shopping
hours.
episodes, man.
You know how it is. Black Friday sales. You
Peter's
get out.
literally been talking for 45 minutes.
Arrow jump in.
I already have. And I already bought my things.
What's a steal shit? Rogue.
Can I steal some stuff, Mr. DM?
Make a stealth check.
I
Because you're
will.
literally stealing from an armory.
Ooh, I'm scared.
Don't be scared.
Actually I am. 12.
Yikes.
12?
Yeah.
I wasn't doing nothing.
He sees you kind of like perusing, so. So with the hand crossbow, we'll say 45 gold.
Deal.
I'll have this ready for you in the morning. Your name?
Corvin Alexander.
Corbin Alexander.
Penis.
And he
Yes.
also places down there on the table, next to the other pouch of gold. He also places down next to it the symbol of the Bounty Hunters Guild.
Okay.
Wow.
Kind of just doesn't say anything, nods his head. 9 a.m.
Do you happen to have any scrap metal just lying around that you haven't quite used yet?
What kind? Steel.
For
Steel, iron, bronze,
whatever
pewter.
I need.
You need steel.
Steel. Okay, so yeah, steel. Steel, please.
You're keeping track to how much steel too, right? Okay.
Question: does me placing down the emblem do anything?
He notices it, but it's one of those. It's like,
Gotcha.
that kind of nod, like, yeah.
I see ya.
Did we ever see that, by the way? The rest of the party?
Him handing that.
Him handing that and then understanding what that was.
Make a perception check.
Okay. Go ahead. Sorry, Adrian.
He has about 1.5 pounds of steel.
Just 1.5 pounds.
1.5 pounds that he's willing to part with.
Okay.
Sorry, 2 pounds, because it's a gold per pound, so.
I had an 18 for perception.
Yeah, so he has 2 pounds worth of steel he's able to part with. Alright, 18.
19.
19. Yeah, you would see that he had, like, as he put the gold down, he just nodded at him. And the hand crossbow.
Okay.
And so I'll just go ahead and it's like I could use a little bit more, but every little bit helps. So I'm gonna go ahead and buy the 2 pounds of steel.
Alright.
And then Drinma also wants to approach this. You said
How
half
much
orc?
Did you say is 1 gold per pound?
1 gold per pound.
Yeah.
And it's 2 pounds.
Yep.
This gentleman's what, a half orc?
Yes, half
Wait.
orc.
Listen. That, I've been noticing that I've been maybe falling a little behind to some of the others from my group, and she looks at Kat.
Of course.
You do a fuck ton of damage. I have this great sword, and she pulls out her great sword of warning.
Okay.
Any way to make this a more exceptional weapon? Not so much the more warning part, but the maybe slicing thing. The more slicing things easier.
Killing them faster.
Aye.
Yes.
I believe I could.
That cat fellow over there is if looks could kill.
Wop.
As you kill someone and you start just going over them, whop, whop.
Every time.
Are we in a different place now?
No, it's the same one.
No, we're
Same place.
still in the armory.
Trying to see if I can beef up my
Jesus Christ,
great
we've been in
sword.
here for like 8 hours.
Trying things on, trying to match things up. Yeah, you know how it is. This one
I
fits
literally just put my money down. I was like, yeah, this is good.
short and sweet.
We could try to do something to it. Would you need this as soon as your friend here in the morning?
If possible.
Is there anything on the walls that I could snatch? While you're busy.
25 gold. Make a perception check.
25 gold to make an attempt at it to be stronger.
No, it's not. I'll make it stronger.
Deal.
But I don't need to do much to it. This is for the mage right of mine. I mean, unless I need to hammer out the perception.
What?
You told me to do perception.
Like, look around. Yeah.
15.
15. There's what looks like scale mail armor, plate armor, half plate armor, full plate armor, breastplate, just hanging on the walls. In terms of weapons, not really.
Okay.
25 it is.
Okay. Alright, so mark that off. Anyone else?
Nope.
Okay. So at this time, it's about 8:30, 8:45 at night.
Shops are all still out.
It's the town that never sleeps. Or city that never sleeps.
Yeah, the city that never sleeps.
Are we gonna get into a fight?
Maybe.
I'm gonna pick a fight with someone.
Yeah.
Do you want to go back to that tavern? Okay. I'm good then.
Okay. So as you guys make your way outside of the armory, the blacksmiths, start to head back to Drenma, your ship,
Mhm.
for the night. Rest up and potentially try to find this creation forge. Make your way back to the ship. Gain repairs. Alrin, kind of, after taking a short little rest, waves you down.
Mm-hmm.
Cal?
Alright.
Cal did us a favor and got us some crew. The ship repairs, however, is not going to be cheap.
What's the damage?
About 175 gold.
Consider it done.
That's right.
Hands him the money.
Okay. As you hand him the money, you see much of your new 20 crew members like trying to find their way to their bunks, but you notice one, a male gnome,
Mm-hmm.
is kind of seen on on the port side of the deck, and is just like really focused on these little needles. And you see him kind of like tracing magical symbols in the air and imbuing these needles
Imbuing him where?
into the needle. He's making this needle magical.
Oh, he's
So he's
needle.
tracing the
I see.
symbol, and then the symbol is
Imbuing
going
it with
in.
it. Okay, got it.
Was
And
that
it's- and
the
it's-
needle itself, or is that him doing a spell?
I don't know. I don't allow any sorts of drugs on my ship.
Mr. DM,
Hmm.
was it the needle that's magical, or is it him?
The both. It looks like he's placing the magical essence of him into this needle.
Jim will then approach him and make that comment. I don't allow drugs on my ship.
Oh. These aren't drugs. It's tattoos.
Tattoos, you say?
Yes, it's a fun little thing I do on the side. It's magical tattoos.
I've never heard of such
What?
things.
Oh, I heard magical tattoos.
And she immediately looks up.
Bashar is
I was
interested.
gonna say-
I tried to steal the gnome and put it in my bag.
You're stealing the gnome.
my bag of holding. He'll fit.
He'll fit.
She'll die, but
Bag
I'll
of
fit.
holding. At the moment, we only have one bag of holding, and Bashara has it.
I try to shove it in her bag.
Try to steal the gnome and just shove
No, I'm
it
just
in my
kidding.
bag.
I know that I've had my fair share of ink, but magical. What's as? Can't say that I've ever seen that before.
Bashar is listening intently.
You see him.
Do you need crushed emeralds or diamonds, and would each one do a specific different thing?
No.
Okay.
But you see him kind of roll up the sleeve on his left arm,
Says mom.
and you see what looks like flames and an eye in the center of the flame.
Mm-hmm.
He starts to trace it with his right hand, and then he opens his hand and a fireball comes out. Closes it.
I'm very impressed. That's quite an amazing skill.
And I'm
feat.
very interested.
Oh God, Vishara, when did you show up?
She's been here. She
Yeah,
hasn't
yeah.
followed you.
It's just one of the few tattoos I can do.
What other ones can you do?
I mean, a few, depending on what you're looking for. I mean... Yep, okay. Make sure I had my list set up.
Quick question too. What is your name?
My name is Sinbis.
Simbis?
Sinbis. S-I-N-B-I-S.
Simbis.
Oh, I was gonna say like Simba, but
No,
with the S.
Sinbis, like this. Alright, so... his tattoo skill set is... There we go. He
Wow.
can do a
you
ghost
get a
step
tattoo?
tattoo.
Ooh.
Ghost step?
I want a tattoo, and I want a ghost.
Oh yeah, you wanted to fight 5 minutes ago. Now I introduced
Now
the
you want
fucking
a
gnome.
tattoo.
The gnome I wanted to introduce 30 minutes
I
ago.
wanted to steal him.
Okay.
Good point.
Hi, Max.
Ghost step tattoo.
Ghost step.
Yes.
It's
Okay.
not like Misty Step, but
No.
what does it do?
This tattoo has 3 charges. You can spend 1 charge of this tattoo and become incorporeal until the end of your next turn. For the duration, you gain the following benefits. You have resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage from non-magical attacks.
That's cool.
You can't be grappled or restrained. You can move through creatures and solid objects as if they were difficult terrain. If you end your turn in a solid object, you take 1d10 force damage. If the effect ends while you're inside a solid object, you instead are shot out to the nearest unoccupied space.
That's incredible.
Mr. Gnome. Mr. Gnome.
Mm-hmm. That's just one.
Or, just gnome.
Would you
whatever.
like to hear the rest of them?
No. I want to have you just pick what you feel would be correct for me.
I like this idea. Don't tell her what she's getting and just put it on her.
It's gonna be like a penis.
Also, what do you charge?
You
for
then
your
grow
tattoos?
8 times your size.
That's what.
You're a
that's-
grower, not a shower.
Bashar is going to ask him, what do you charge for your tattoos?
I got monies.
Congratulations.
I thought you said you were poor just a moment ago.
Yeah, you
I
just
mean-
spent 250 gold.
I have Featherfall monies.
I pay you in Featherfall tokens.
I pay you in Featherfall tokens. Alright, so depending on the type of tattoo it is and the magical properties of it, a common tattoo is going to cost you 5 gold pieces, which would be very like that. That is his fireball is considered a uncommon.
No. I want you to do one for me.
Okay.
Pick one and just tell me the price. Pick the best one.
I at a game, I hope they're like, some of them are crazy expensive. I'm sure there's some that are like insanely expensive. Because wasn't it, what is it like when Laura gets one or Jester gets one? Isn't it like,
It was 5,000.
it was like 5,000 or something?
Yeah, I mean, I
like that?
can't afford 5,000.
Okay.
Don't worry, I got a buddy that'll do my tattoos real cheap.
Ooh.
Okay,
Is
so
it infected when you're done?
Hell yeah.
well, it's nighttime. I can get you in the morning, if you don't mind. Right there.
No, I don't know. Wherever you feel comfortable with whatever you're gonna give me.
Are you gonna shave your fur first?
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna make you do it because that's what you do, right?
Of course.
Because whenever I go and get a tattoo done, I shave my legs first, but then they reshave it for me. So might as well just wait.
As they hike him up right there, and it's like, whoa. Yikes.
I mean, it's
And you're-
it's quarantine, baby.
That's right. And Sinbis, you're part of the crew now, right?
Part of
I
the
am.
ship, part of the
Part of the ship, part of
Can
the
you tell
crew.
me how much I owe you for my mysterious
As your
tattoo?
Sinbis, as your captain, I will order you to give her a tattoo. I will pay you whatever it costs.
Don't let her pick one for me. I'm not okay with that. He's gonna make me.
No.
No,
Drinma's
I
not
will.
picking.
I will flip the bill, but he has to give you a tattoo, and you can't know about it.
You're gonna give me a shitty one, aren't you?
Mm-mm.
Why did you do it like that? You made a face. I'm scared.
Okay.
Why are you trying to pay for it?
As a welcoming to being part of the ship.
I've been on this ship like a lot of times.
It's welcoming for him.
It's welcoming for him.
Oh.
He's now part of the crew.
You just get to be the
You're
guinea
going-
pig.
You said you wanted a tattoo. I'm just happy to pay for it.
I was gonna say, Bashar was also interested.
But
Don't make it a penis.
I'm not going to make it a penis.
make it a vagina.
Tattoo a dick.
Ooh, I would totally do a vagina.
A vagina one?
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
But it's on the middle of the forehead and you say it's a third eye.
Advantage on charisma.
Ooh.
Until the
no.
fur grows back in.
No, Pete, you missed the obvious one. Resistance on bludgeoning damage, because that's what vaginas take.
Oh my god.
Are you sure it's not piercing?
I don't know any dick that pierces.
I
It's
mean, nah.
a sword.
It's a sword.
Leviosa.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
These.
Wrong.
So far, you've only told us
Stop.
one, and this sounds incredible.
Yeah, that's just one.
That's just one.
I don't need to hear the rest.
Is that the one you want?
What?
No.
The ghost
The
step.
ghost step tattoo?
No, I don't want that.
How about
I
how about
want
this?
you to literally pick
Can you roll?
one.
Can you roll like a die, and then whatever
Yeah.
it is, that's what she gets?
No, I don't want to. I want you to pick one after meeting me. Whatever you feelers with my energy.
Okay.
Whatever
Kinda
we're
like what
vibing
you
with.
did with
Yeah.
the
Okay. All right.
image.
Yeah, that's what I want. Like,
Okay.
usually when I go to like an artist, I literally don't give them any reference. I'm like, I want this idea. Make it your own.
Okay.
I told you about that too. That tattoo artist in London. It was an art gallery, and people would just stick their arm in a wall.
Oh yeah, I did see that.
And then the guy, whatever it was, that's what you got.
I mean, I would be.
He
down
never
for that.
saw you or anything. He just saw an arm.
I
and they
literally
just-
have a platypus with a top hat and a monocle. Tap me up, bro. I'm ready for it.
What was the name that you gave it?
I don't know yet.
Okay.
It's just
Okay.
platypus.
Sir.
Sir.
Sir Platypus.
Sir Platty.
All right.
Sir William.
Sir Perry the platypus.
There we go.
That was just one.
Oh, Bashar is definitely interested as well. She's
Okay. Oh boy.
Wait a minute, we're getting tattoos? Hold on. So she goes into her captain's quarter, and then she gets out.
Wait, are we back on the ship now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said you left the art. Sinbis is a part of the crew.
Part of the ship, part of the crew.
Part of the-
Okay.
Yeah, and he was literally imbuing his needles with magic, and Drinma walked up and is like, "We don't do drugs on my ship." He's like, "Oh, this isn't drugs. I do tattoos."
Drimma comes back from her captain's quarter and has a mud ale. It was ale that has been fused with mud out near the Shadow Marches.
Okay.
We need to drink. Sorry, that's all I got.
All right.
That was a Firefly reference, everyone.
Yeah, I got it, buddy. Good job. Okay.
Firefly is now canon. I wish.
Wish.
Fireworks.
Yeah, fireworks.
Baby, you're a firework.
Drinma, right?
Captain Drinma.
Yeah. I'm Sinbis. Apparently made all of your crew, friends,
Comrades.
interested in me.
So don't disappoint.
I would never.
Because it seems like you have many willing customers. So might I suggest do a exceptional first job.
That I will. I better get some...
You can't make a first impression twice. There we go.
Oh, yes. Well, I better get some rest and get ready for my first tattoo on the cat.
Yes. And
How did you
not
know
this
her name?
not this morning. Right now.
My name is.
Right now.
Yes.
Right now. Okay.
Well, can we get like a flashlight so I'm not getting it blindly in the dark?
We got the fire elemental. She'll keep us well lit.
Great. How?
Now have a drink.
How big do you want this tattoo? Do you want it?
Well, okay, what are you thinking for me? It really depends on what you're.
Nope, you can't know.
Well, I know, like, don't say it, but like, whatever you're thinking, that's what it's gonna be. But not like, you know.
Probably gonna go. It's gonna be a sleeve. It's gonna go from your wrist all the way up to here.
Okay, well, how much is that? Oh, you're paying.
I'm paying for it.
Yeah. Drinma's paying for it.
I'm gonna have a bald arm. From the paw, wrist,
Paw wrist.
paw, wrist. I'm ready.
Make it happen.
Okay.
Hold on, do you want me to shave your arm first?
Ew, it better not be fucking tribal. No offense, Peter.
Wait a minute, you said you liked it.
Me.
Also, too, we're gonna have to shave your arm.
Okay. Are you trying to torture me?
Nope. Pull out greatsword.
Oh God.
Okay.
I'm more dexterous than I look.
I don't know. You actually like beat me up once, so it's kind of
That felt like months ago. Let me shave your arm.
well, it really was like a year ago.
Let me shave your arm.
Fine.
Hell yeah. You may make a dex roll?
Yes.
Please don't
Yeah.
fucking chop off my arm.
I'm not gonna chop off
Oh,
your
you'll
arm.
be fine.
You'll be fine. That's a natural 1.
Oh God.
Oh my god.
I don't agree to this. You're not chopping off
Drinma
my arm.
just flays Cat's arm.
You don't necessarily flay her arm, but as you're just with the greatsword going, you're like, God, as you just get a little tough.
Maybe your blade is dull and you're not actually cutting off any fur.
1 point.
There we go.
I actually rolled a 1. That was the first arm. You got about, well, that was the only arm because it's going, you got to about here before you start to cut. You like,
I'm hurting you. My bad. The tattoo is going to cover all of it. It's going to look
Oh
amazing.
my god. What the fuck are you doing with my arm? My arm is so skinny.
You do have very, like, thin but athletic arms.
Mm-hmm.
They're very
Cat-like.
cat. Yeah, there we go.
are you gonna try to finish?
Mr.
Why don't I let somebody else who has
Yeah, does someone else?
agile abilities? I feel like I trust.
Corbin?
What role is it?
Corbin, would you be a doll and help us here?
I don't think I trust him. He got mad at me for saying mean stuff earlier.
Do you want me to do it?
Yes.
Okay, there we go.
All
Alright, so Vishara's gonna take out her dagger.
I feel like I trust a dagger.
I did the majority of the work, so.
What is this, Dex?
Yep.
Yes.
18.
There you go.
I should just let you.
Oh yeah. Just slowly, not hurting you. Oh, it always feels like a gentle rub.
You're
caress.
so gentle.
Shaving
off my
Did
fur.
she actually use shaving cream?
Oh no, you don't need shaving cream. Just like.
And while she's doing while she's like shaving Cat with the dagger, she's gonna do a first level healing word.
Aww. Thank
Okay.
you.
It's shh. No, it's.
Just
So
poured
you-
some hydrogen peroxide on there. All good.
Hydrogen
So,
peroxide.
Oh fuck me.
Thank you.
Okay, so he kind of brings out a little stool and sets it down, and
Let's do this.
has a little stand, rolls it out, grabs 2 of his needles. Make a Constitution saving throw.
Hands out a drink, real quick. Little swig.
Will swing.
What is that? Oh, saving throw. I have to click over here.
Con.
Yeah, con saving throw.
This app sucks.
Well, use your actual dice then.
What's the point of having the option if I can't use it?
It does seem
You
to be
have
running,
metal fuck dice.
It does seem to be running slow though tonight.
So,
Well,
it's
there's a law that's
Constitution.
on the
Am I doing a
Wi-Fi.
D20? Or
Yep.
a-
Yeah, D20 plus your con modifier, unless
Okay.
you're proficient in it.
15.
15.
That's nice. Good.
So he starts at your shoulder blade, and it kind of tickles, but you're just like, okay, we're fine. I've gone through worse. And as you guys notice, it looks like a maw, like a mouth opening up, and going down her arm is what looks like vines, and that are wrapping around her arm.
Ooh.
And as it stops at her,
Paw wrist.
her paw wrist, they all connect into one. So they all,
So it's like multiple vines and they're spiraling.
they're
kind of,
spiraling down and they merge onto her shoulder and
Under
they're
her wrist.
under her wrist, her paw wrist. Yeah, it's the ball. You now have what's known as the Mark of the Dryad.
Mark of the Dryad.
Oh.
As an action, the wearer may cast the Entangle spell using intelligence as their spell casting ability. Sorry, have to talk into the mic. Yeah.
We're not
Yeah.
used to that right
Yeah,
anymore.
Mark of the Dryad. As an action, the wearer may cast the Entangle spell using intelligence as their spell casting ability modifier. After using this ability, the wearer must complete a short or long rest to activate this tattoo again. Bleh. So, you have Entangle as a spell now.
Can I add that?
Wow.
Or is she just gonna have to remember that she can use Entangle?
You're gonna have to remember.
Hmm.
Or you should be able to add
You should be
that
able to
spell.
add. I think.
Yeah.
I think. We'll figure out later.
Yeah.
Sweet.
So as he finishes that tattoo and dries it off, the tattoo is still technically glowing. The magical ink, it looks like the vines are moving as she moves. It moves with her arm.
Whoa.
Almost. Like a 3-dimensional effect.
My,
It's a cool tattoo, Cat.
I say, Sinbis. That's
Thanks.
incredible.
It was
Looks,
for free.
free tattoos always look the best, so I've learned.
Yeah. Well,
Bashara is wanting to get one.
Uh-huh.
And your payment.
Yes. Maybe about 100 gold. For the ink and magical properties, it wasn't that hard.
Pay you 150 gold.
Okay.
That'll go towards Vishara's right there.
Thank you, Dreamer.
Okay, mark off 150 gold.
I will, but my iPad died, so I'm gonna plug it in real quick.
Okay.
we have a charger up here.
So I'm just gonna have him
Do a
pay one for.
One
Pick-
worth 50 gold.
Pick one.
For the cleric.
Okay.
Pick one.
Just 50 gold. You're not gonna add.
She'll add.
Okay. Where are you going to put this?
Like shoulder, like down her side.
So chest / back.
Yeah.
You're doing.
Also, Cat 2, how do you feel after that tattoo?
I feel pretty good. I like it.
Care to give us a demonstration?
How do we do that?
Do you have a word?
Is there a way to activate it?
It's magical. It's kind of focus on. You hold your arm out and tap them all.
Ooh.
Are you casting Entangle on Drinma?
I'm just going in front.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know. Do I have to point at somebody? Obviously.
Yeah, obviously.
Oh!
Oh, so you pointed at me then.
Entangle on Corvin.
Okay.
He goes, I like this.
Oh yeah.
Looks around, sees all these vines just kind of just come up there out of the earth and just kind of surround him, sort of kind of be able to grapple him.
Damn, I got really cool this session.
Yeah, you have to make a save.
I believe I have to save.
Ooh.
What kind of save would I need to be able to make?
I want to say Dax.
No, it would be strength.
Yeah, it's strength.
But what would be the DC?
What is your intelligence modifier? It's 10 plus your modifier.
0.
So 10.
So 10.
10 for strength, you say.
10, I say.
I hope you get 2.
That is a 22.
Oh, Jesus
Holy
Christ.
shit, dude.
Yeah.
That's why I pointed it at you, obviously.
So you guys watch as like Cat holds out her arm and touches them all, and you watch as the vines on the tattoo actually start moving and shoot out her hand and try to rise up and grab Corvin, and he quickly is like, nope.
I look at her and say, I can do that too.
You can do Entangled.
Should I demonstrate? You know what? Perhaps later.
You've already
Yeah.
talked a lot. Entangle me, baby.
God.
Later, you say.
Alright, fine, for the hell of it. I cast Entangle on her.
I would like to dodge.
You will need to make a strength saving throw. It's the area.
I have 0 on that.
Alright, so what do you
Roll your d20 and add 0. Is that a fuck?
It is a natural 1.
That was
Oh,
a
it's a
fuck.
fuck.
There it is.
No!
You are just grappled here and restrained.
So
as
you cannot move.
As these vines just come here out of the ground and start to just wrap around your body. Kind of like a mummy made of vines.
I like this shit.
Alright, Vishara's going for the tattoo now.
Okay.
Get me out of here.
Seems like you can
How much more
learn
are you
from the
going to
master.
I'll think about it.
Can I claw my way out?
Add
Hell yeah.
Right. I claw my way out.
Make a strength check.
I don't have strength.
she will add
This is on here.
4 platinum
Oh, up here.
It's
and
90 gold.
10 gold.
So 100. Okay. Are you taking off your armor, basically?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got a 6.
Yeah,
Nope.
You're still in that. So Simbist is about to start your tattoo, Vishar, and just looks out at you two.
They'll be fine.
I have a freshly new tattoo. Get me out of here.
Well, then it's best you don't touch it.
Don't scratch Pat.
So he kind of sits you down.
I will murder
Left or
you
right?
in your sleep.
Great.
So right. Starts drawing on your right shoulder. Constitution saving throw.
21.
20.
Nice.
It feels a little weird. Kind of like a tickle / pinch almost. Takes about an hour to do this tattoo. So it's getting late into the night now. But you all watch as he starts drawing very different variations of life and rebirth symbols. So halos and angelic wings also that are covered in ash, but they're all forming one circle of life almost. And then that on that shoulder as the circle, it goes down into what looks like raindrops. And the raindrops hit grass that starts to grow. So it's a rotating circle. Like it's actually rotating on her skin.
Trippy.
Trippy. It's magical. This is the Life Well tattoo.
Life well?
Life Well tattoo.
Okay.
You are death warded. When you would be reduced to 0 hit points, you drop to 1 hit point instead. Once used, this benefit cannot be used again until the next dawn.
That's going to be a huge saver for our healer.
Yeah.
Wow.
This tattoo does require a tune.
Oh.
Interesting.
Is this a homebrew thing? So I'm gonna have to.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But as long as you are attuned to this, you are death warded.
Sweet.
Damn. Now you're impossible to kill.
Yeah, not impossible.
Not impossible.
At least once I'm not I'm hard to kill.
Yes.
So when you get hit with that crit fireball and we all walk into a room.
Well, considering my crits are negated,
That's a good point.
Exactly.
immune to crits, and now death warded.
Dang.
Brian's got his work cut out for him.
Just the dragon breath, man.
Yeah,
It's the dragon breath.
it's the dragon breath, man.
All right.
So, Sinbis, incredible craftsmanship. It's quite a skill that you have mastered.
You mean artistry. I'm the craftsman.
I am the captain now.
I seem to have twisted my tongue.
Alright, got it.
Language is not one of my fortes. Oh no,
So I've noticed.
I should have said language is not one of my forts.
So I've noticed.
God.
You know what? Does everybody just want to go ham on this?
Bashar's gonna.
I mean, I do have time for one more. It's getting late, and we should probably rest for the night.
Al, well, you're underage. I don't know if you can. I think a legal guardian has to sign for.
Maybe another time. I'm not sure how well those will go through my scales.
That'd be a little hard. I'd need probably stronger needles.
Excellent point. You and I will collaborate on something.
Okay. Later,
Yeah.
I assume.
My people will call your people.
Well, I am your people, so
You will call you.
yes. Great. Good night, Cap, and to the rest of you. That was
A pleasant evening.
a pleasant evening indeed.
Well, it is getting late. Does everyone wish to retire?
Wish from Taco Bell.
Oh my God.
The bells of tacos.
Bells of tacos.
Oh, okay. So she basically is attuned to the tattoo as it's being
Yeah.
inked onto her.
Yeah.
Okay, so she doesn't actually need to sit.
You don't need to sit. You're literally sitting there as you're
Okay.
attuning to the damn.
Okay.
That makes sense. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's pretty cool.
So it doesn't count in my attunement slots though.
No.
I'm sure we can find something
Yeah.
to just put in there and it'll take up the space.
Yeah.
Just want to make sure.
Yeah. No, you're fine.
Actually, before I forget, Drinma, does she see Junior?
Dearner.
Dear. Yes.
Dearner.
It's the accent. My apologies.
He is walking off the ship
Mm-hmm.
and making his way back to his ship,
Okay.
but you do see him leaving.
Okay.
Technically at the beginning before all the tattoos started.
Gotcha. And then she'll try to find Ulrin. Then hopefully he's still up.
My favorite kitty.
He's just a little. He's up, but he's as most of the crew is getting ready to settle into their new bunks and hopefully get their first payment in the morning. Ulrin's up and he's just making sure the ship's secured before he's.
Ulrin, did you get a chance to talk to Junior?
Durner.
Durner, yes,
Durner.
I had. He will be sending us another Lyrender here in the morning, so I won't be the only person flying the ship.
Well, it was a blessing in disguise. We came across Junior, and either he seemed to be one or a connection that could alleviate some of the stress on you.
You brought this on yourself, dear, by naming him Durner.
Dear near.
Yeah, you
That's
brought
what I-
that on yourself.
Nope, cool.
That's what I said. Yes. But regardless, I'm glad that he was able to help us.
Me too, Cap.
Like I said, I can't thank you enough for all the hardships you've endured, and you've been a great friend.
Can I go attune to my cloak now?
Yeah.
You can if you'd like.
Yeah, absolutely.
Fashara's going to bed.
I'm going to attune.
Alright, so you're tuned to your Cloak of Displacement.
I'm gonna use my last first level spell slot to cast Goodberry again,
Okay.
and I'm going to.
Are you
set
gonna
my
release
limits
her
to-
from the vines first?
It only lasts for so long.
Okay.
But I release her, I suppose.
Even though she was not willing to want to be released.
Oh, sweet
How'd you
Jesus.
know it? That's what I like.
What?
I'm gonna cast Goodberry and do the exact same thing as I did here from before and set the magic shop.
Okay.
Draining out the magical properties of the berries through the alembic set and transferring it into a nearby flask and freezing it.
Okay.
Now I'm definitely set on naming this episode WAP Wet Ass Paladin.
But no, it's a paladin.
Yeah, but it's clickbaity. People get it.
Okay, fine.
Wet.
And then they'll just be sad to find out it really was a wet ass pussy.
Tattoos and wops.
That's also not bad.
Yeah.
So we're back on the ship, yes?
Yeah,
Yes.
you've been back on the
Yeah.
ship. You guys are about to take your long rest
For a
unless you
while.
want anything else.
And I assume that I'm kind of taking over Kavir's old quarters, yes?
Yes.
Yeah, so Drima would like to escort him to Kavir's quarters.
Good night, Kavir, too.
He turns around and walks away.
She wants to show him into the door, which is closed right there, and go.
She wants to show you something for sure.
Wow. Okay. Corbin, this was Kavir's.
His room?
Yes, and well, we haven't really gone in since we left Flames Keep. You'll be the first person to step in since him leaving. If there's anything, go ahead.
Stay here with me for a second.
Of course.
And I will...
She'll step aside so he can get to
use
the
my
door.
primal awareness to extend my hand and close my eyes and cast Detect Magic.
Okay.
And try to just scan over the room, trying to see if there's anything that might have been left behind, anything that might have been able to assist with the mystery of what it was that allowed Kavir to become magical, as he was never able to utilize magic prior to Corbin leaving.
Minus the magical properties you give off and Drinma are giving off, there's nothing in the room that is inherently magical.
Quick side question too. His tome would have, I assume, probably would have dissipated when he passed.
Yeah.
Okay, there's not an actual physical.
No, there's no physical.
Okay. Just for my knowledge, right there. Just no.
Yeah.
Is everything okay, Corbin?
Yeah, it's fine. I was trying to see if there might be anything he might have left behind. Something that I might be able to learn about, or something I might be able to then discern.
I mean, I think I told you everything that I knew about Kavir, and I mean, if there's anything I can help you with, please.
What type of magic was he using? I mean, I don't expect you to understand, well, to know what spells he may or may not have come in contact with, but can you describe to me what they may have looked like?
Although I'm not proficient in the ways of the arcane and divine magics, I mean, apart from, I guess, my relationship with deity, but the only thing I can tell you is he was able to change his appearance. He was able to...
Like a disguise?
Yes, I believe he did kind of...
Changing clothes and...
It was almost like he was able to magically change his outward appearance, even though beneath that facade he was still Kavir.
Like at will?
It seems like he was able to do it at any moment in time.
It's very new.
He was... Whoa.
Cats.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I was like, uh-oh, did the power go out? Oh, okay.
In a way, they prance.
That's what kitty cats do.
Get over the shelf.
Now that's definitely a cat.
Yeah.
What are you doing up there, you little shit?
Alright, I'm sorry, continue.
It's okay. With the disguise, he was also able to produce kind of this magic force from his hands.
What would it do?
I mean, this force came out like... Oh, the only way I can describe it was like a giant force of... like a hammer that would just hit you like a ton of bricks. I mean, I watched him crush a person point blank with such force and ferociousness.
He did what?
When he... Well, there was a point where he had taken a very nasty hit in combat. He... After the combat had kind of got his revenge on this individual, he point blank almost just destroyed a body with his hand. But he never touched him. It was dark and out of game. It was like what, dark and red and, or black and blue? Is that right? Black and
dark blue.
like dark blue.
Yeah,
Is that right?
almost.
It was very dark with maybe a speckle of like a darkish blue color.
I see.
I don't know if that helps you in any way, but
I might need to consort back to the library back at my place. Granted, it was... Well, by the time that Old Joe and I made it back here to my house, it was windows bashed in and things were kind of all over the place.
we had been attacked prior, and I'm sure some of his, well, personal effects had probably been disrupted or destroyed in that combat, but...
Well, I know that there are some books there that might be able to assist with possibly learning more or less of the arcane. I might need to go there here tomorrow. But
I mean, anything that brings you closer to the remembrance of your brother, I'd be happy to help. I know what it's like to have lost someone very near and dear. And anything to retain that memory of them is important.
thank you, Trimble. Everything to drink?
I mean, I still have some of this mud ale, if you'd like. That's all I got, really.
I'll grab it. Sniffs it for a second, blows on it, and tries to chill it, and then starts to be able to drink the mud ale.
It's already pretty thick.
I think that'll be all for now. But thank you very much.
Of course. And hey, welcome to the crew.
That's all Corbin's gonna do.
So you all proceed to get your long rest for the night. Two of you healing up your tattoos and admiring them, or
It's itchy.
Well, it's on her back, so she can't really see.
yeah.
Always rolling the clickety clacks.
All of you actually proceed to have a good night's rest. No dreams, no nightmares.
Well,
Shara
my-
doesn't dream anyway.
Yeah,
Well-
sure it doesn't dream.
My nightmares are during the day.
Yeah. Show away.
Oh wait, have we been remembering that Mal is still technically with us?
Yes.
Okay.
She's been very silent this entire time.
Yes.
Silent as stone.
Yeah.
Hey!
Wake up in the morning,
Feeling like P. Diddy?
feeling like P. Diddy with a bottle of Jack. Getting ready to decide on what you're going to do next, with Corvin needing to go back to the house for books. Still looking for information on this Creation Forge, or the location of it and information.
For a wonderful meal that Porkins provides.
Yes, the wonderful meal report tonight. That's where we're going to end
4.
tonight's session. I went a little. That's where we're going to end tonight's
Taco
session.
Bell.
Hell yeah. Porkins, Taco Bell.
God.
Porkins, Crunchwrap Supreme.
Yeah, she's asleep.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you all for listening. We're glad to be back, sitting at the same table with each other. It's so nice. Thank you to our sponsor, Dice Envy. Make sure to, if you're listening to on Spotify or on the YouTube channel, like, comment, subscribe. Email Chris with your questions or
DM us or put in the comments section.
Question, comments, concerns.
I have plenty of concerns. Maybe not so much concerns.
not so much concerns, just a lot of questions.
Hopefully some answers.
Hopefully some answers.
Yeah, thanks,
So-
man. Nice.
Yeah, so we will see you all next session. But before we go, as always, is it Wednesday, my dudes?
Bye.
Ew.
Bye.